How do you feel now that you're free?
I feel pretty weird.
Why?
I feel good.
You gonna miss that $80 a month?
I never worked there for the money.
No, I
You
know
that.
I know.
But I've kind of gotten. It's like a school, and I've gotten everything I could get. Like you guys have kind of helped build my career, and I would have never met you if I didn't work there.
What was great was I saw a lot of people that worked there that wasn't even their shift coming to the store and coming to say goodbye to you.
That's what this is. I'm gonna be a little sappy, but this is what's so important about the world of the Comedy Store to me. Not only is it our home, where most of us started. It's where I started. You started in the Comedy Store family. And what is meaningful to me, the thing I hope never gets lost generationally, is like, it is a fucking community. And it is so cool to see people supporting each other, because in a lot of the chaos of comedy and competition, it's hard sometimes. People get inundated with, why did they get that? Why don't I get that? But what's beautiful is when you do create a space where people support each other's growth in hopes that you too will get that opportunity, all you're doing is creating a great place to want to like be and come together and create something pretty fucking magical. And I hope that never dies, because I think that is such a cool thing for people to celebrate your graduation from something.
It's the best I've ever felt walking away from something, because I am still welcome there.
Of course.
Obviously. Like I just moved into, I'm just in development now there. But it felt really like a closure thing.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, rite of passage. Felt like graduating a school that you really enjoyed going to.
I think it's so special. I know I'm being sappy, stupid, but it's like Jeff. And when I see stuff like that, even like the names that just got painted too.
Yeah.
People are posting names like Laura Peak and it's like, it's a cool thing. I like that that's a system that still is in existence. I know a lot of people don't like the system.
I like the reason.
What's going on?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Let me see it again.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say walrus.
Walrus pussy.
I like the walrus pussy.
No, listen. I like that it's difficult to get into that room.
Same.
Should be.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Something to work towards.
Yeah, I love how difficult it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
It felt great, and now I think it's also good for me to leave, not just because I need to start headlining and really becoming a full-time stand-up comedian, but me leaving also gives more opportunity.
That's right.
Because people will come through and say what door guys are good to take on the road, and I feel like, I need to.
Now you know.
I know, and people could ask me, and it just gives this new class of door guys.
How'd you sell in Bakersfield? Bakersfield and what else?
Sold out.
You did?
Yeah.
Sold out.
Completely sold out. It was crazy.
How crazy is that?
That's insane.
Huge meet and greet line.
No.
A ton of bad friends.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was great.
And Bobby, we get 20%. We get 20%.
Yeah,
20%. 20%.
My manager gets 10. You guys get 20.
Yeah.
I cut out my feature act. Joel came with me. And
I love Joel Jimenez.
You have your own features now.
well, when I'm going to do my first weekend, this will be after. It'll air after, but it's my first weekend alone. I can't bring
Where?
anybody.
Wow.
First night in Salt Lake City on Thursday, and then Friday.
Wise Guys?
Yeah, in Vegas. And just
Both Wise Guys, Vegas and Salt Lake.
And then our Vegas might happen.
Oh yeah, we're
I got it.
Yeah, we're working.
Yeah,
on
we got it.
I know. I'm excited.
We might do 8 guys. Listen, we might do how many shows? 8 a year?
Something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like-
Well, they're working it out.
Working out in Vegas. You want to do them?
bring me, please. I just quit my job.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what's so.
That's gonna be so fun.
I'm gonna be so sentimental.
Go.
I just think it's incredible that this is that this world is. I'm so happy that you sold out. When I saw that online, I was like, man, that's fucking.
I texted you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it makes me feel good to see you just cruising, man. It's
Yeah, I
like
mean,
you're cruising.
You guys posting it helped a lot, but Irvine was close too, and Irvine was twice
awesome.
as big, so it's like
Huge.
Yeah,
Fucking unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
it's exciting.
On
Hey,
a-
do you guys have any tips about when I get set up with local openers?
Well,
Anyway.
man,
Fuck. No.
haven't we done enough?
Enough.
Jesus,
You ask,
fucking
bitch.
bitch.
Oh, no. Whatever you just said, no.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
The days of local openers. By the way, there's some that I meet that I'm still friends with today. That there's guys that I've come across. And then there's
O'Connell.
Well, Chris, became one of my best friends. But before that, years and years and years ago, when I was touring on the road, and I was alone and lonely, and I met a couple of really good people. It is so cool when you meet cool people on the road.
I love that. I didn't know you met O'Connor on the road like that.
Yeah, man, we met in Indianapolis.
That makes me feel.
And a police officer threw up in my Uber. A cop threw up in my Uber.
Mm.
Did you hear what I just said?
You were driving Uber?
We went out that night. We took an Uber. We went out with a local Indiana state trooper. who was friends with another one of O'Connor's buddies, and this off-duty cop partied so hard he threw up in the Uber that I took. Yeah,
Whoa.
because we shared an Uber, and he said, he goes, "Can I take it back to the hotel?" I said, "Yeah, I'll just add the stop, and you can just take my Uber." Then the next morning, I wake up with like a $750 charge on my fucking Uber account, and I was like, "What the fuck? Where did this guy go? Did he drive to Chicago?" And then I go on my thing, and it says, they don't even say throw up; they say like internal damage to the vehicle or something.
So you don't. It could have been the other end.
No, I asked.
Oh, okay.
I texted and I was like, "Hey man, what'd you guys do in the back of that car?" And he goes, "Oh dude, I'll Venmo you. I'm so sorry." "How much?" He's like, "The entire back seat was coated in throw up."
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wish I could do that with you, man.
I know.
I mean, why is it when I get drunk, we don't have that thing?
Because yours is toxic and you get poop all over the place.
I know, but my point is that
Well, that's enough for
you guys
me.
always follow me around to see if I'm going to be okay or whatever.
Yeah, because you're insane. Because when you got drunk in Mexico, you were up to absolutely no good.
What? Because I asked for a drink at the fucking restaurant?
Yeah,
Insane.
No, because when you did get drunk, you recluse to your room, and we couldn't find you to get a hold of you. You turn off your phone, you drink by yourself, you take pills, you throw up, you poop everywhere, and then you wake up at 5 p.m. the next day. And I'd rather you wake up at 5 p.m. the next day without booze and drugs in your body.
Rock on, dude.
No, rock off. Rock off. Rock off.
Rock off.
No, rock and sit.
off.
Rock and sit.
Yeah, I don't know
Rock
how to
and
do it
sit.
like that.
You just don't have that trigger.
Yeah.
You don't know how to fucking turn one of the machines off when the other machine goes on. You know who else is like that?
Who?
Carlos.
Yeah, you are.
I know.
This guy's
When I
endless.
see- dude, it's helped me get sober, like really stay in.
Watching you
sobriety.
on the bus that
Watching
one night,
you, I go, oh yeah, that's why I don't drink.
That one night.
McCone showed me the video footage of us in Nashville when he was rolling around on the floor of the bus.
Oh yeah.
It was insane.
It's insane.
I was under tremendous stress.
You were rubbing your back on the floor of the bus, laughing like you were itching, like a bear
And
itching
the
against
things
a
you
tree.
would say.
Huh?
I'm not going to repeat what you would say.
I'll say some of it.
No, you would say things. I'm like, oh shit, that's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life.
100%.
Like with no comedy or nothing. It was
No
just
comedy.
like, whatever, the word.
I
And
felt comfortable with my friends. That's really, and I think I was under a lot of stress at the beginning of the tour. I did
Yeah.
more than usual.
Victim.
I'm not playing the victim. I'm saying I had fun with my friends.
You did.
but,
No,
you,
I'm
but are
saying
you an
for-
alcoholic? Let me ask.
I think yes, that I'm very much like an addict who
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you're an alcoholic. I think you're an addict all across the
Of
board
everything.
because I don't think you need alcohol to function every day. But I do think that you will take anything and any opportunity to get fucked up.
Yeah, to like
Do we need to intervene?
not yet.
When?
Not yet. He said.
I've tried.
Well, you just yell, "It's time."
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah, I mean, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
It's time. It's out of control.
I was under stress on tour. You know what happened to me?
Do you think if we tried to actually get you real help, you would want to go?
No.
Okay.
He's not ready. I can tell.
Yeah, because you gotta want to do it.
Yeah.
How do you get there?
I don't know.
Yeah, but let me ask you, what got you there when I first met you? You were sober.
Yeah.
What happened before that to get you there?
Oh gosh, as I went to rehab and I relapsed after, and I was like, I can't. I was too young. It was like destroying my life.
When I met you, you were using again.
No, I was sober.
No, you were sober when we first met.
Yes, exactly.
And then you started using pretty quickly.
Yeah.
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 And it's been a long time.
Yeah. After divorce and all that, I was like, fuck it.
Well, divorce is going to make you relapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine going through a divorce makes you relapse.
I think
Well,
me and
Bobby's been
Kalila's
through
breakup was
Yeah.
tough.
I think
Oh,
that was
okay.
really hard for you.
Yeah, that was tough.
Your dad died. That was a
That
big
was
one.
tough. Yeah.
I want to talk to you guys about the racial inequality of sleep.
Finally.
Black Americans aren't sleeping as well as whites, and here's why that's a public health problem, and what can be done to fix it, said The Atlantic. This is where we are now in society, that we're blaming racial inequality on not getting good sleep. You know who doesn't get good sleep? Everybody I know. I haven't slept in fucking years.
I can't sleep at all.
Yeah, I've been having a hard time.
I can't sleep.
Me either. I can't sleep at all.
You know when you meet someone that can sleep well, you're almost suspect of them when they're like, "Oh, dude, I'm getting fucking great sleep," and you're like, "What's going on? You have nothing going on? How could you get really good sleep? You know who gets good sleep at night?
Who?
Pete.
Yeah, he gets good
Yeah.
sleep. I
Sleeps
think
like a-
Andreas does too.
No, Andreas definitely doesn't.
He doesn't?
When we met him, he had a full head of hair.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't sleep at all. And now he's got a baby. He's definitely not sleeping. Pete, when he has his kids, he doesn't fucking pay attention. His beautiful wife does all that shit.
That's right. Sleep through the cries, let the wife take care of it.
How responsible of a father are you, Pete? How involved are you? Truly. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
It is Sunday at
Not a
noon.
lot.
Not a lot. Yeah, it's Sunday. He's out fucking.
I'm here.
When your wife would pump, would you help organize that for her and rub her feet while she was pumping so it made the day easier, or cooked her the meal? Nothing. Did you ever clean while she was taking care of the kids?
No.
Nothing.
Pete, let me ask you something. When it's good nighttime, what time is nighttime? What time is sleepy time?
I usually go to bed around 11.
Okay, so when it's sleepy time, you take a shower first?
No, I'm a morning shower.
Okay, good. So you lay in bed. You say, good night, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, give me the how long does it take? From good night, sweetie, to you going to bed?
Physically sleeping, he's saying.
Like an hour.
It takes an hour.
Because I usually go on my phone. I stay awake.
Right.
But then I sleep good.
Yeah. When I lay in bed, it's a 4-hour drama.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
It's a flight. It's a flight to New York.
It's a flight to New York. Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. There's like a lot of suffering going on.
Sleeping is like, it is, when I think about trying to get to sleep at night, I think this is a journey. I'm doing ayahuasca almost every night in bed, trying to get to sleep.
Yeah.
It's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
But in the middle of the day now, I'm able to take a nap once in a while, which I never used to be able to do.
Yeah, I've been taking nappy naps.
But now I'll play with the dog on the couch until I take a little nappy poo, and that's supplemented my lack of sleep at night. But I can't do it.
Do you eat in bed?
How many people say, do I?
Yeah.
You know me so well.
Yeah. I don't eat in bed.
I don't even eat in my car.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you eat in your car? Carlos, you eat in your
I
car.
eat in my car.
Pete,
Not
you
bed.
do.
Oh, absolutely.
I never eat in my car.
Yeah, I can't eat in the car.
No, I want to eat when I get to a location where I can eat.
Have you eaten
I'll eat
anything, a sandwich in bed?
Well, my last place I did for sure because I didn't like the common areas.
Yeah, she had to. That
You had to, yeah.
bed was her place.
We lived in the bed.
Yeah.
We ate all meals in the bed, but
But would you eat in your bed now in your new place?
a snack. I'll eat a string cheese in the bed.
No. That's not eating.
Yeah, that's
I'm
nice.
talking
I
about
won't
something
eat a
that.
whole chicken.
Okay, thank God. Would you eat? How about this? Let's go through. Would you eat like, if you had a couple slices of pizza, would you sit in bed and eat those?
No.
No. So that's
Greasy.
because spill factor, grease factor.
Oh, God, no. Pizza, no.
Carlos 100% would. Look at his smile. 100%.
In my car, I would for sure.
No, not in bed. What's your limit of eating in bed? What would you eat in bed that you know that I would be like, that's insane?
You wouldn't like that I've eaten cereal in bed.
That's
Oh, that's so
why are you eating
why are you
cereal
restricting-
in
There's
bed?
like oat milk dripping.
Oh, that's disgusting.
and I
Cut
get
that
nervous.
out.
He's the kind of guy that brings the oat milk with
Into
him
the room.
and pours it in.
100%. And you know what he does, by the
Yeah,
way?
yeah.
When he's done eating the cereal, he
I do eat in bed, by the way.
what do you eat?
Pussy, baby, what's up?
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, no.
When you eat the cereal, I know Carlos, he'll eat it, right? And then the little bit of milk that's left over at the bottom, he'll put it on his bedside table and it'll stay there for weeks and weeks. He doesn't take that bowl back to the kitchen.
I do. I take the bowl back at night, like at 11 o'clock or something. Yeah,
No, you don't. The next morning.
I've done the next morning before.
Oh,
Do you have a
God.
washer and dryer in your unit?
Yeah.
That's why he can do stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Because it's no consequence. He gets
Yeah.
to spill some oat milk, he just put some in the thing. You don't gotta get quarters.
You've got to go to a washer dry. You've got to go to a location.
Yeah, I'm not risking.
But is your laundromat inside your apartment complex?
It is. Well, yeah, it's broken right now. But
So you've got to walk somewhere.
yeah,
or
well,
drive.
I'll drive. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And you got to get the quarters ready, which is a whole thing.
Do you remember when we used to have to do that?
Are you kidding me? I thought about it that's so fucking funny. I literally
my
thought about that
God.
the other day. We were driving in Santa Monica, and there was a huge laundromat, and it was midnight. We were coming home from a restaurant, and it was packed with people 3 nights ago. And I thought, man, I remember that.
Me too.
Doing my laundry at 1 a.m. sometimes, between, like, that was the only time it was like freed up enough, and I had space, and I wasn't working.
Yeah.
Hey, can I come to your house to do laundry?
No. No.
That's insane.
It's insane.
Why would we let you do that?
I don't know. You care about me?
I think we've done a
Enough.
lot.
Not enough, but
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
I want to go to Vegas.
No,
Dude,
you know,
no.
No more.
That's insane.
That's insane what you just said.
I got to tell you, what is this? Oh.
Another video sent me.
Let me see.
Okay.
Big screen.
All right, so picture this. There's a couple in Australia, and they were trying to figure out what to name their baby girl. And so the husband had a great idea. He said, let's name her La Nesra.
This is for you, Bob.
Nesra. And the wife was like,
Pause it.
"No."
Pause it. Can you guess?
La Nesra.
Come on, it's for you.
Really?
Yeah, it's just for you.
Okay, I want. Can I? Because I'm not good at riddles. It's like a Gollum riddle.
Well, look at the name.
L.A.
You see it? Do you see it?
Well, let me get.
Oh, I see it.
It's for you, Bob.
Lane's rock. No.
Come on, baby.
I don't know.
All right, play it.
That it was his favorite soccer team Arsenal.
Ah.
Backwards.
Arsenal backwards is Lenestra.
Whoa.
That's what you should name your firstborn.
Lenesra.
Or what's Gooner backwards? Noog.
Yeah.
What's Gooner? Type in the word Gooner. Let me see what that looks like backwards.
Gooner.
This guy loved Arsenal so much he named his daughter Lenestra.
Well, my favorite rugby team is Coog.
Coog.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
I spell Gooner. It's
Gooner.
Yeah.
Renoog.
Yeah. So your son's name is going to be
Renoog.
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 Renoog is an awesome name.
Yeah.
Renoogly.
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 Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Sounds like the Jungle Book.
Urban Dictionary has a different definition.
A gooner, a man who watches porn, typically gay, all day long, and strokes for hours while edging nonstop.
That's what it says there.
That's what it says.
Insane.
the last part's the crazy.
And becomes retarded in the process.
Are you being real?
That's the.
I'm a gooner.
You're a big
Perfect.
Gooner.
That's perfect.
Speaking of which, fucking Real Madrid is here right now.
I know.
This episode will be out, but Real Madrid is here. Arsenal is playing in 2 nights.
With Barcelona.
I think I'm going to go.
You said that you could get me?
I'm going to go. We're going to take you. Arsenal, are they with CAA? Is that what you're looking
They
at?
might have some players with CAA sports. That's why your reps could.
That's why you could have been an agent, by the way.
Just because I know that. I was in the mailroom at William Morris.
I know you were. You could have been an agent.
You could have been a great agent.
Yeah.
Because you kind of have agent look.
Really?
Yeah, especially when you wear the gold chain and the suit jacket.
But with your hair the way it is, like balding with a ponytail is like an old agent.
Yeah.
Although
Very
you
80s.
can also withstand insanity.
Yeah, watch. Do
Yeah.
it to him, Bob. Give it to him
No,
right
because
now.
I used to do things in the fucking boss,
Oh, yeah.
and I could see you absorb insanity.
I love insanity.
Yeah, and he's
you
good
do.
at and you'd go, Bobby, you know what I mean? Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, he would. He would.
Yeah, you're like one of those guys.
You don't fight back.
Yeah, that's agent shit.
We're going right to the people and called up Louis because I knew he was doing it. I said, what's the secret? He said, there's no secret. Call up my guy. I call up the guy. The guy says, yeah, there's no secret. You go online, henryjohnsonmovie.com.
Yep.
You put up an Instagram, whatever the fuck that thing is.
Right.
And you go out and you talk to people like you, and people buy your product. That's the secret.
Yeah, that's it. Is that you don't have an
Louis
Instagram?
cracked that code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louis learned very early on when he did the first iteration of his Louis show. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Yeah.
But it was almost mocking multicam. It was like a clever kind of spin on shitting on multicam. And I don't think people got it, right? So then when he did, Lucky Louie, that's what it was. And then when he did his second iteration of it, which was Louis on FX, he kind of just stopped all the bullshit and was like, I'm just going to give you my world, my way, without any fucking directional notes from a studio and a thing. And the deal they made with him was he got to write it, direct it, produce it, and edit and push it out the way he wanted. So they didn't touch it.
Right.
So he was really the groundbreaker for, to be fair, what we do too.
Yeah.
Like this podcast shit, it's because of those formats. Because he was like, fuck it, nobody tells us what to do. And if you did, I don't want to work with you. So every time FX was like, you can't do this or you could do this, he was like, I'm telling you again, either I'm going to do it or it just doesn't happen. That's okay. So we kind of did this because this was our answer to, him and I going through the business and either not getting roles or auditioning a lot and getting tired and being like, we want to make our
I've
own.
had enough waiting in line.
Yeah, he's
I
waited too long.
can't do it anymore. Audition. I'm done.
He's
And
done.
also, I think Rogan and Mark Maron also paved the way
They
in terms
did.
of like having this format be something that we can just be like, like fuck Hollywood.
Yeah, but we wanted to be goofs. We just wanted to be goofs. We wanted to goof all the time.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do now. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to do.
Well, I think we just don't take our. It's just this was a fantasy town. I mean, we painted this to look like a fucking child's room.
It's so hard to do. You can't actually talk about it without kind of destroying the magic of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah.
We keep it rolling.
This has been such a blessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me too.
Well, thank you.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah, you a couple.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, you told me.
Well, I told him the bond that was kind of crazy for David that you may not know was that Bobby went to rehab when his dad died, and we started this show because his dad passed away and then he got clean again, and we just wanted something to like fuck around and go make something, and we started this, and then the pandemic hit, and terrible to say, but it was the greatest fucking thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah.
Because then we could just be free. And we got a little.
Oh, so no
studio.
one was making anything.
No one
Like,
was
we
doing
were like,
anything. And we were in the studio every fucking week and just doing our shit.
That's so great.
And we had
Well,
no rules and there was
I got
nothing.
tired. I got tired of being dead.
Yeah.
I really did. I got sick of it. You know,
Right.
COVID hit and then the fucking theater died and I got blacklisted. Nobody wanted to do my plays and nobody wanted to do my movies over there. I just got fucking tired of being dead. And somebody called up and said, let's do the play. And then we did the play and he said, let's do the movie. And now I'm not dead anymore. No, we're
Right.
about to do another movie.
Here's
Wow.
many more movies, it sounds like.
Yeah.
What's crazy is that he has that feeling. You know what I mean? It's like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is comforting to hear.
Yeah, but don't we all feel that?
Well, that's the thing. You think guys like that don't.
No, I know. I think the older I get, the more I learn that everyone has that weird feeling.
Yeah,
of like,
I think
it's
that's
gone,
true.
it's over.
Yeah.
But it's not. He says that fucking weekly.
Yeah, but that's almost a shtick. You know you're not going nowhere.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God, Shy, I'd be here every week.
Yeah, no, I'm not dead. Yeah, I'm not dead either. Did you know Picasso?
Picasso, yeah.
No, you don't. He did die in the fucking 80s, right?
That's what I'm saying. He could know. Dali, he could have known.
Did you ever hang out with Sam Shepard? You guys ever go, hey, you know, man, I like your shit. Hey, let's nothing? Never in passing? Like, oh.
No, we all want each other dead, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
We're worse than actresses.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say, okay, the money that you're making with your shit is taking food out of my children's mouths. I
Yeah.
hope you die.
It is sport. It's sport.
It is.
Well, comics used to be like that, but
Yeah.
then we realized because of the New York comedy scene that we banded together, you know what I mean? And we just live within our ecosystem and we help each other by doing each other's podcasts. They all grow.
Yeah.
Right? So I think 10 years ago it was dog eat dog. I mean, it was,
Well, the difference became we all were fighting for the same slice of pie. And the business blinded us to think that there was only one slice for us.
yeah.
And then once we kind of cracked this code, we were like, oh, fuck, we can all eat. And we can eat different shit. We don't have to eat the same fucking... I don't even like that kind of
true.
pie.
That's just like Chicago in the 70s. All these little theater companies sprang up, right? And we each had our own flavor, and we each had an audience, and we worked with each other. It was great.
That's exactly what we are
That's
now.
exactly-
That's
yeah,
literally
yeah.
what we've discovered, that we were like, oh, we don't even want to fucking eat that shit anyway. So we'll make our own.
That's
and then
right.
we found that we had our own audiences that liked it. And so the gatekeepers, as they were, slowly kind of, you know, fucked off.
I hate
They didn't have
gatekeepers.
power. Well, they had less and less power because we weren't singing for our supper anymore. We were like, we're going to go cook our own fucking food. I don't want to do it anymore. And so comedy did used to be that way. It was cutthroat. We hated each other because, you know, back, Carson was the spot. Those guys wanted to fucking slit each other's throat. For us, Tonight Show, doing Letterman, you know what I mean? Getting those, then getting a Comedy Central half hour or maybe getting an HBO special was impossible as a young person. So I think it just cracked. It recently cracked, which is what you guys are doing with the movie. Same thing.
It's over. I say it's like the Erie Canal, right? However great the Erie Canal was in 1825, you can't put enough money into it to make the Erie Canal work again when the railroads come in.
Right.
You can't put enough money into Snow fucking White, right, to make the studio system work again when the Potterverse exists.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching.
Right.
You know what's watching.
What's
yeah,
the last great thing that you've watched that's new?
Last great thing that I watched was new. I liked Casablanca.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Well, he just learned about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Who do you think is someone that you don't have to answer this if you don't want to? Who's someone that you were excited to work with that let you down, and then vice versa? Who are you? Who you
Well, he's
you
not
like?
he's not gonna say that.
Well, he might do.
No, I don't think
Nah.
you know,
Did it, how about the other way?
my first reaction, you're talking about actors?
Hey, dude. Hey.
Anybody in
And-
work?
The fucking,
Ender.
all the producers let me down. Every
That's
one
right.
of them.
That's right.
They're a bunch of
That's what I
fucking
want to hear.
thieves.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
They're lying
Scum.
swine.
Trash. Hate him.
But at least back in the old days of the studio system, you got betrayed by a better class of people. Right?
Right.
You got fucked politely.
Exactly so.
Okay, I'll give you the opposite version of that then.
Yeah.
Who's someone that you kind of were surprised by, or yeah, you were happily surprised that you worked with them and you thought I respected and liked them, but you were blown away by their work.
Well, I've worked.
Shy's sitting right there. By the way.
I've worked with the greatest actors over the last 50 years, including Shy. Has never worked with a better actor.
Yeah.
Ever.
What about Gene Hackman?
Same thing. Never worked
Shut
with a better
the
actor.
fuck up.
For
real,
Shut
dude.
the fuck up.
Yeah, what about
Yeah,
Gene
let him
fucking
rest
mouth,
in
dude.
peace, you fucking
Piece of
bastard.
shit. Shut up.
How come you never mentioned the Asian lady either, his wife?
Yeah. You didn't talk about her.
It's always Gene. What about
Wait a second.
Chang
He
Chang?
went on a big rant.
What's her name?
He went on a big
So
rant. He goes,
Gene, so I never worked with a better actor than Gene.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So So Gene introduced, the first time I met him, he introduces me to his wife, Betsy, who was a concert violinist, an Asian woman. And he says, this is my wife, Betsy. I met her in a massage parlor.
I would have laughed so hard.
Well, that's why she killed him recently.
yeah.
That was that. That joke lasted long enough.
Like, how did you give Al Pacino notes? Did you give him notes?
I never give anybody notes.
All right.
I never give you a note.
Nah, not notes. No.
No,
Yeah.
here's the thing. You work with great actors. If you know what you're doing, what you get on opening night in the theater is the cast and the script. That's it.
All right.
The direction, the staging through, nobody fucking cares. So when you work with actors who know what they're doing, you say, okay, like, how do we rehearse the movie? Except for blocking, I've never rehearsed a movie.
Wow.
Right? You work and say, you know what you're doing? You got any questions? Then let's play the stupid fucking scene. Right? That's all.
Right.
That's all that there is.
Did you ever have a big fight with Pacino?
No. I had a big fight with De Niro though.
What happened?
What happened?
Well, it was just over the phone. He was doing The Untouchables, right? And I wrote The Untouchables, and he calls me up. He says, I got some questions about the script. He's shooting. I said, well, hold on. Aren't you supposed to ask the director about the question? And the director, no, the director, Brian De Palma, said, talk to you. He said, talk to you. I said, you have questions about the script? I said, yeah. I said, did you read the script before you took the part? He says, yeah. I said, why the script got worse? Because they're paying you $2 million for a week's work. Slam. So we didn't talk for years and years and years. And then I ran into him. So he did like 4 or 5 movies that I wrote, De Niro. And he said, blah, blah, blah. He said, you know what? I called you one, you called me one. I have the greatest respect for you. I said, Bob, I have the greatest respect for you. So we go to do a reading of some film. I think it was The Edge that was eventually played with
Sean Connery? No.
No, it was
Alec Baldwin.
It was Anthony Hopkins.
And
Yeah. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
So one of the great secrets about when anybody asks you to do a reading is they're never going to do the movie.
Right.
Never.
Right.
Because they use the reading unconsciously as a way to get out of doing the movie. And so the movie star, the main guy, is going to mumble and everyone's going to audition at the reading. So it's garbage. So
Yeah.
So anyway, we do the reading, and I talked to Bob afterward. I said, what do you think? He said, it's good. It's really good. But it's just not, for me at this moment, it's just not it. I only have so many of them, and it's got to be it for me. It's got to be great for me.
Yeah.
It's got to be great. He said, do you, is that okay? I said, of course. He said, are you mad at me? I said, no, of course not. He said, are you sure you're not mad at me? I say, no. He says, good. Because I got this piece of shit I'm supposed to shoot on Monday. I wonder if you could take a look at it.
But Wag the Dog, they came in for the table read.
Wag the Dog. Yeah, but I wasn't there.
You didn't come in for the table?
Fuck no.
So it was just Hoffman and De Niro?
Whoever it was. But we did Wag the Dog. Barry Levinson called me up. He said, I got this idea. It's in a book. The president gets in trouble. He's got to go to war. I say, oh, I got it. He's getting in trouble because they caught him in the closet fucking a Girl Scout. He says, yeah, go write it. So I go write it, and 2 months later they were shooting it.
Wow. 2 months.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow.
That'll never happen again. That kind of shit.
No.
That was great.
Do you like the new? The Bill Burr. The Glenn. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I think they're great.
Okay, good.
The reason that shit will never happen again is because those conversations aren't happening like that anymore.
Correct. Yeah, they're gone.
You never have a Levinson call a guy up and be like, hey, like 2 craftspeople be able to have that conversation unadulterated without any of the keepers, the minders and.
God, you're a bright kid.
All right, stop it.
Oh my God, even since I met you back in the day, you're a bright kid.
Hey, thanks, Father.
Yeah.
He's a grown man.
No, but he's
Yeah, but he
brighter
always
than
knew me as
most.
a kid. I met him as a kid.
Yeah.
I met him on a Razor scooter.
He was riding Bumblebee.
You don't dare refer to me as that.
No, you're not as bright as Cheyenne. There's no way.
I think also because you'll harm him.
I do want to hug
Yeah, I know
him
that,
all
I
the
know.
fucking
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But it's hug love. It's love. It's I love him
No,
so
you have
deeply.
rage love. It's rage. There's
Okay,
rage.
be honest.
Yeah.
David doesn't know us well enough to know. How much do I love you?
David, have you been in a fist fight?
Yes, he has, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've been very involved.
He's like a black belt, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I am a black.
Yeah, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I actually when I was a kid, I got in fights. But the only fight I actually got into, outside of the mat in boxing, is I was walking down Fifth Avenue. These guys were playing 3-card Monte. And so, as my great friend Ricky Jay, the great magician, said, 3-card Monte is not a game of skill. It's not a game of chance. It's not a game. So the guy says, okay, put your money down, blah, 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 blah. The red you get ahead, the black you get back. 20 gets you 40, 40 gets you 80, 80 gets you little lady. Where's the red card? Where's the red card? He does this thing, right? And so he says, oops, that's not the red card, that's gone. Where's the red card? So I know what a red card is. It's where you're not supposed to look. So I take it and I go over there and I turn the card over, which you're not supposed to do because they never let you win in 3-card Monte. Because if you say, I want that card, he upsets it and you have to start again. So I turned the card over and the guy punched me in the fucking face. So,
Really?
yeah.
Did it hurt?
It's on Fifth Avenue, sure.
Oh, yeah.
It was Fifth Avenue and right near Rockefeller Center.
You swung back.
No, I was in, they disappeared.
Ah, right.
Right.
Took your money and ran.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know Kurosawa?
I didn't know. I saw him once. He was at the premiere of Ran.
You were at the premiere of Ran?
Yes, in New York.
Oh my God!
And he was there. He's a beautiful man. He's a big man. He's like 6'4", I think.
Wow.
And he was there.
He was that big?
Yeah, he's a big man. Yeah.
He had black feet too. Something happened where he was in the snow or something.
No, he had frostbite.
Frostbite. Or
Yeah.
something on his feet. Yeah.
Well, he got it on Dear Ursula.
yeah. Did you? What's your favorite Kurosawa film? I'm a huge fan. I know I bring it up a lot. Go fuck yourselves, all right?
He does love Kurosawa.
I think. Well,
He's
here,
obsessed.
let me say 4 of them. Right, Dear Ursula, certainly.
Yes.
Stray Dog, because it's got Takashi Shimura, who was the greatest actor who ever lived.
Yeah.
Takashi Shimura, and then Seven Samurai.
Yes.
Which is perfect, but then. God forgive me, I think he screwed up the end of Rashomon because he had an extra scene after the movie's over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
But there were these guys trying to hit a lot of them were guys wearing like diapers trying to hit each other with sticks or swords.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You see High and Low?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not only did I see High and Low, I rewrote it. But that I was, who was it? See, Scorsese came to me and says, you know High and Low? I say, yeah. He says, you want to redo it? I say, yeah. He said, what do you think of the movie? I said, it's a great movie, but they missed the ending. It has the wrong ending. So I figured up the ending and I wrote it to Scorsese, and Scorsese wrote it back with a bunch of scribbled notes, bullshit. And then a bunch of stuff happened. I think Spike Lee did another version now.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with my script.
Hey, Andreas?
Wow.
Yes.
Director.
This is a director.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Andreas, behold your eyes, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Did you bow to him on the way in?
Yeah.
You fucking better.
Whatever he wants, you do. Whatever he wants. Footstool. You're the footstool. Okay?
He wants to spit in your mouth, he gets to spit in your
Spit
mouth.
in your mouth, right?
He did.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Mr. Mehmet, did you enjoy yourself on this podcast?
He wants to know. Yeah.
I've had a great time. You guys, I mean, come on, get out of here. Okay. Here's one for you, Andreas. I'm a man who enjoys talking to a man who likes to talk. It's Sidney Greenstreet in Casablanca.
Way to go, fuck up.
He's not ready.
Hit him again.
He's not ready. You're not ready.
Ready,
You're not ready.
And this is why
You're not ready.
you're where you are.
You're not ready.
Yeah.
Hit him again. Hit him again with something else.
Give him another.
Give him another one, please.
Okay. Fiddle-dee-dee, I'll worry about it tomorrow.
Who's that?
God, this feels so.
You're not ready.
Oh,
Not
come
ready.
You're not ready
ready.
at all, dude.
That I believe
Oh
is
my
the
God.
last line of Gone with the fucking Wind.
Come on, dude.
Come on,
The
dude.
fucking. Maybe you could be boom operator for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, he's going to go home tonight and talk to his wife.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself.
He's going to kill himself.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, David,
Oh, wait a second.
David Mamet insult me in front of the crew over and over.
I got one.
2 million
It's the
people
best line
watching.
I ever wrote.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that happened.
You're not ready.
He wrote it.
I
He's
know.
not ready.
He fucking wrote
He
it.
wrote it.
It's in Staten, Maine. Alec Baldwin is in a car with Julia Stiles and he's drunk. He turns the car over. They're drunk out of their mind. She's underage.
Obviously.
He crawls out. He looks at the car about to blow up and he says, well, that happened.
Yeah, we all know. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I apologize, Dave. How do you not know that?
Just for good measure.
Yeah.
Just to sink it in for everybody. Please go see the movie right now. It's available now, right now.
We command as a duo.
Henry Johnson.
Watch it
Henry
right
Johnson
after you listen to this right now.
movie.com.
You
Yes.
watch it right now, dude.
Please go see Henry Johnson. We're going to put the link in the description down
Yeah.
below because it
Thank you, guys.
means a
Yeah.
lot
Thanks,
to us.
guys. Thanks
Support
very
our
much.
friends and our family. that's kind of the big thing about our fan base. They do like to support our family. We love that.
Yeah.
Continue on, and please go watch Henry Johnson at henryjohnsonmovie.com. We really appreciate you guys coming. This means
That
the world
was
to us.
so fun and enlightening and
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, and fuck you, Andreas.
No, be
as
nice.
well. You know
Yeah,
what I
be
mean?
nice.
But
Be
oh
nice.
yeah, oh, I love
We've
you.
had enough.
I love you, and we'll do your zombie movie.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got us a zombie movie he wants us to. What do you think about zombie movies?
I love them.
Yeah?
Yeah, Train to Busan. You ever see that one?
Which one?
Train to
to
Busan.
Busan.
No,
It's a
I
Korean
didn't see
one.
that
Before
one.
1980.
But I thought it was really interesting that we have all these things about zombies and vampires because it was about a culture that was dying.
Right.
Oh, wow.
America, Western culture is no longer dying anymore. It's like the Japanese have a term, matsuko means pine tree, but it also means vigorous old age.
Ah.
So that's what I think we're looking at now.
And you thought you were looking for a dismount.
Yeah.
We're digging a new hole, baby.
I got to be honest with you.
We're digging a new hole.
Keep rolling. I thought you guys
Now
needed
you're
to
really
go.
going to have to cut out the line about William Shatner's dick. Now, you overlaw. Right?
No. But now we need to keep going to make up for it. Old Korea. What is it? Old and what's the pine tree?
Vigorous old
Vigorous
age.
old. Vigorous
Vigorous
old age.
old age.
Vigorous old age.
Can you say the word one more time in Japanese?
Matsu or Matsuko
Matsuko.
means pine tree, and it's also a name.
Is that true?
I'm Korean. You fucking asshole.
That was really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
David, you know a lot of Koreans or no?
Do I know a lot of Koreans? I don't think I know a lot of Koreans.
Of the Asians, how do Koreans rank? Of your Asians,
Oh, they're up there.
are they up there?
Yeah.
Tip top?
Tip top.
Japanese, Chinese,
Yeah.
Korean. You like Koreans up there or no?
I like them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes all the
we
varieties.
lump them all.
You know what? Koreans are fucking tough.
They are.
What?
I'll tell you like this. The difference for me is you get off the plane in Japan and no music is playing in the car.
Right.
And maybe they'll ask you if you'd like to listen to your music in the car. In Korea, you're listening to their music and they don't give a fuck what you're listening to.
Yeah, I like that.
And there's something about that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
They tell you
We're
what.
stubborn.
You're in
and-
my fucking.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Then you know
yeah,
you're
yeah.
in Korea.
Yeah.
Koreans are the fucking.
We're the
best.
best.
That's
Anyway-
Bob's mom, by the way. That's his mother right behind him. That's his mother, his beautiful mother.
Beautiful.
That is her.
She has cross eyes. It's
She
okay.
does. She's cross-eyed
Uh-huh.
in real life. I'm trying to fix it.
Guys, thank you so much. Can
But
somebody?
before you guys go, look, this is a dream of mine. So we have a script for you to.
That's going to be it, guys. Thank you so
And-
much.
Oh, thank you.
and you guys to act in.
Oh, okay. Give me the shit. Who did this? Is this your shit?
Whose script is
Oh,
it?
wait a sec.
This is like a Make-A-Wish.
Time for one more
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
We have enough
more
time.
story.
We
This
just want to
is-
make sure you guys don't.
Yeah,
have to
we,
go.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we,
we're
we
good.
have
can
all the
fucking-
time in the world.
We have nowhere to go.
So anyway, my mother, rest in peace, was ill for a long, long time. I mean, there was a woman who was her caregiver, and she elongated my mother's life by years and loved my mother and was just marvelous and made a lot of personal sacrifices. And my mom died, and this woman came up to me and I said, I don't know how to thank you for your. I mean, it's beyond what I. It's godly what you've
Yeah,
done.
because I do believe we've done 1,000 lives. I think you've lived 1,000 lives. I do think maybe your manifestation in this life is perhaps an amalgamation of what you did before. Doesn't mean if you were bad now, you're bad then, you're good now. I just think all of these things collect together to make this thing, and then it'll happen again and again and again.
Yeah, like if it's real, Pol Pot is, a guy getting fucked in the ass in prison right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's it's like, maybe it's almost like it's like your Delta status. It's like the year before how many flights you took. It's like oh, I'm platinum. I was a really good guy. I'm a platinum
And
guy.
then they change their policy and they're like, sorry, you're gold again.
Yeah, what if karma works where it's like the reward is you get to be evil one time? Like what if you had a really awesome life, you did nothing but like charity, and then it's like, all right, now you get to be fucking Pol Pot. Get pussy till you die. Kill whoever you want.
Wow.
That's
so
like,
his evil is actually a reward for being good.
Like, he worked in a soup kitchen for 3 lives in a row or something.
Wow.
He was like a monk for 3 lives, and then
He
it's
was
like, all right.
sweeping shit in the streets of London, and he had to pick it up with his hands.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
I heard about this. This is the thing I heard about this, that New York elevated brownstones was because of all the fucking horse shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to build houses at ground level for weather reasons, right? And also for all the fucking shit in the streets.
dung.
They had to get their shit off their body and shoes because they walked through tons of shit.
Whoa.
The horse just shit all over the place.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And you go to New York now and there's no more horses shitting all over the place, but it still smells like it
Now
sometimes.
there's human shit.
Yeah, human shit.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I heard San Francisco's bad.
You know, listen,
I haven't been there, but
I feel like people have been saying this for so long now. They're like, oh, it's really bad. We went up there. We were up in the Bay.
who?
I had a good time.
I was up there doing shows. You went up. We were up there. Weren't we in the Bay together?
No, we never did that.
We didn't. Oh, you skipped it. I went up there by myself. I had a fun. It's fine. It doesn't feel like people sound like it's like the like the apocalyptic like it's like not. There's homeless people there. So same here.
We have it here, yeah.
It's the same chaos.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was as wild as people made it out to be.
Yeah, it was bad, but it's not like fucking people.
It's bad here.
Streets, yeah.
Or
I
when-
guess we live in the shit, so I'm.
Or when right wing people go, look how bad LA is, and they should take a photo of like the mission,
Yeah.
Right.
and they're like, this is LA. It's like, bitch, that's not Beverly Hills. I mean, there's
This
areas
city's huge.
Studio City. I mean, you
Although
know.
they did light our freeway on fire, which is impressive.
Woo.
Do you not know this?
No.
They shut down the 10 freeway because a woman lit it on fire.
Oh, I saw a dead guy yesterday.
Respect.
Oh, give it up. Let's give it up, you guys. Saw a dead
2
guy.
days ago, 2 days. I saw me and Gene saw a dead guy
Where?
on Western.
What, did you do anything? Did
No,
you
we
call?
drove by.
Oh, okay.
We caused traffic.
Are you sure he's dead?
He was dead, dude.
How do you know?
Because they the paramedics and they just left him there. No one touched him.
Oh, good.
And he was just
There you go.
like
Are
that.
you Are paramedics were there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw.
Wait,
think
wait,
the
let me-
paramedics
stop. Wait,
left
stop.
I thought you said
No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
What's up, man?
Oh, no.
what happened?
No, dude,
You're questioning-
he wants to fight, you know.
What's
You're
that?
questioning my story, or
I was wondering. I thought.
what's up, bro? What's good?
Shit, it was just a member of the Tiny Asian Boy gang. Am I being checked by a Cambodian right now?
What's the meaning of this, friend?
just a follow up question.
Yeah.
Yep. I take rescinded.
Don't rescind it. Fight for your right. Fight for your right to suck.
I don't care that much, honestly.
Okay.
I was just kind of asking a follow up. How fucking dead was the guy? Was his head cut off?
No, we just drove by. We just, Gene and I were like, I think he's dead. And because no one touched him, I think people were like weeping.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
I was walking home from a show in Hollywood Boulevard. This just reminded me of so wild. I was walking west on Hollywood, and a woman came kind of like quickly up to me and was like, "Hey, can you come help me?" And I was like, what? You know, like any city, if you live in a city, when someone's like, "Can you help me?" Oh yeah,
I just had to let one fly.
So good.
When you live in a city, when
the
someone goes,
bubbles
"Can I
absorbed
help?"
it.
you always go, "Maybe."
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
And she's like, this man, something's wrong. And there's an apartment complex right there, and there's a little like inlet where the gate would be to go to the garage. You know what I'm talking about when you go there?
Yep.
And she's like, please come. And I go over there, and she looks like well-to-do. So I was like, what is this? She must not know this guy. And this dude was clearly overdosing or something of that. I mean, dude, it was real bad.
Damn.
He was whiter than me, and he was just like, oh, and I could tell he was like choked up, and he was like super out of it, and he was ODing. So of course I'm like,
put him out of his misery.
yeah, I kicked him in the neck. I fucking stomped on his neck. I mean, what are you gonna do, dude?
Wow.
You're running late.
What'd you
got a
do?
podcast.
Dude, I immediately was like, did you call the cops? And she was like, no. I'm like, what the fuck are you waiting? Call the ambulance. And she's like, okay. She was panicked, and I was like, do you know this man? She's like, no, I live here and I saw him.
Wow.
I was like, get out of here. I'll do it. And I called.
You called.
Yes.
And you stayed?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I had a thing to go to.
Oh, I see.
No, we did. I stayed there until a crowd fucking formed.
He was
and then I got
pitching
the
a game
fuck out
show
of
on the Roku channel. He couldn't fucking stay.
yeah. I had a Tubi pitch later that day.
Wow.
No, until a crowd started to form around. People were all like standing there, you know, doing that. You know, that's what's funny about when something bad and then everyone crowds around who will do nothing to help.
Yeah.
But they just want to stare at him. So a crowd gathered, and I literally started to walk home. I was like, fuck this. I mean, the cops.
Oh, once the crowd gathers.
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Also, the cops are going to come or they're not going to come. And in LA, they're not going to come.
They're not coming.
Yeah.
I've been, my car's been broken into. My wife's been robbed, like pushed down to the ground, robbed. The cops have never come once.
Not even come.
I've called the cop. I hit a guy with my car. I told that story on this show. I hit a man with my fucking vehicle. Cops never came.
Wow.
I waited there for 2 hours. 2 hours. Cops never came.
Wow.
The guy left, by the way. The guy I hit with my car.
I was like, fuck it.
No, he was. I told the story. It was wild though. They were fucked up. Like I tell they were on some shit. He had a backpack, and his boy was like, "Let's go." And I'm like, "Dude, give me your information." And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here, man. Leave me alone." And I'm like, "Bro, if something happens, what if you have a brain bleed?
Yeah.
You die. I'm fucked."
Right.
Because you're gone, and it's as if I left the scene.
Right.
I stayed there. Cops never came. I called multiple times.
Wow.
We already said a unit is on its way, sir. That's what they said.
Wow.
That's awesome, dude.
Dude, LA, the cops aren't coming. They're not coming. Don't call them. They're not
You know
coming.
where they are? The
Where?
Grove.
They're at the Grove, right?
Last night,
They're at the mall.
movie, 6 of them. They're nice guys, and they talked to me. I talked to them.
Yeah.
I had my coffee with them. We're talking about
Yeah.
it. But I'm like, why so many comms? He's like, well, Apple Store.
Yeah, people rob an Apple store.
Yeah. I guess that's happening now. That like people just
the mob robbing.
Yeah, groups of people are coming and just carrying shit out.
Been going on, dude. Smash and grab.
Smash and grabs. Yeah.
In LA, I think it hits the news every fucking day. Go to the news. Go to the news.
That we still have community in this country.
Yeah, this is nice. At least they like gathering.
Yeah.
That's also like
community.
Even when people like watch like some guy passed out, people milling around. As useless as it is, it's like such a human thing
to like be near it.
Just to be like in the village of some fucking like. You know what I mean? If somebody like fell down, if somebody got kicked in the head by a donkey, people would just mill around. That would be what they do all day.
Well, imagine, dude.
That's awesome. You have him just coming in here like he's the tennis ball boy, giving you a fresh vape.
By the way, mind you, he's at 3 vapes on his desk right now.
I want a different flavor.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, yeah.
No, but think about what you're saying is true in a very creepy way. People would make an event out of going to like a public hanging or some shit.
Right.
That was like a night out.
Yeah.
Like what
back
would you
in the
wear?
day.
Yeah, you'd have
everybody.
That was their Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Would you go?
And when they hung someone, it went. So Netflix got that sound. Yeah, dude, you would get dressed up for this. This was like a thing to go to do. People would wear like their Sunday's best to go to these fucking things. It's insane.
Yeah.
And then by your friend if I was getting hung.
Oh, I'm bringing popcorn.
I know.
I'm selling it. Popcorn here. Execution of a Korean popcorn here.
If I'm there, right, and I'm looking at you and you're just
I'm smiling.
Oh my god. It would infuriate.
First of all, knowing Bobby and how fucking self-involved he is, if I was looking away for 1 second, he'd be like, "Hey, watch me get hung. Watch me."
I would do that.
He would be so mad if I'm
mad.
like, I'm looking. What? I'm tying my shoe. He's like, watch me get fucking hung.
Yeah.
Not a good friend.
Yeah. I mean, what if people weren't crying? Like,
well, dude, I imagine a lot of people didn't.
I
cry.
can imagine. Okay, who would not cry? I think Bert.
Bert would laugh.
He would laugh.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hung. Give me Tom Segura. He would pretend to cry.
He would never show up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't.
He's got shit going on.
He wouldn't be there. All right. Who else? Theo.
Theo would be there, but he would leave early.
Hey man,
but he'd watch you get hung, and the second you're dead, he's
out.
Get out.
I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah.
That shit is wild.
All right. Whitney.
Whitney would bring a bunch of dogs.
Right.
To watch the execution.
Reverse. The dogs eat you.
Whoa. Karma. That's karma, dude.
Karma. Wow.
Funny, dude. Who else would be there?
Who else? I would. Okay.
Who would come to your public?
You know who would? He would get too self-involved. Rick Glassman.
At his own hanging?
Not my hanging.
Oh, yours.
Yeah, he'd be in the back, like talking to people.
Well, he'd be doing a bit.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. He'd be doing a bit the entire time.
Oh, I would think that he would be like, you know what I mean? So, what happens to the body afterwards, and trying to figure out the logistics of everything.
I'll tell you what. I think Rick would try. Rick would somehow finagle his way into convincing them to do it later.
What do you mean?
He'd be like, listen, this just doesn't work for me. Like the light and the warmth. It's hanging. He would make them hang you later in the day.
Oh, that's good. That's a friend.
No, he's very smart.
Yeah,
like
very
that.
smart.
And Adam Ray would dress up like one of the executioners. in character.
Right.
And accidentally have to execute.
No, he would do his Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
He would do his Dr. Phil.
I'm gonna hang you, okay?
Yeah.
A lot of people at the execution.
Wow. You think there would be a lot on mine?
Oh yeah.
You'd have them probably the most.
No, I don't think. I think both of you would have good numbers.
No, you'd.
No, you'd.
I think you would sell out too.
No.
You wouldn't. You and I wouldn't sell out an execution.
No.
You'd sell out an execution.
Absolutely.
Imagine going to Ticketmaster to an execution and being like,
it'd be funny to watch you like flail around your little body.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
You think I'd have like residual?
You would die funny.
You'd pull your dick out.
You think I would die funny?
You would.
I think you'd pull your dick out at the end.
Yeah.
All right.
For old time's sake.
He's hanging. He's like, you get a pube shot.
Yeah.
You know what would actually be a serious power move?
Yeah.
What?
Start jacking off while you're getting hung.
Yeah.
Be like, it's autoerotic asphyxiation.
No.
You're like, oh, fuck you. Now you're on game. Now you're on game. This feels awesome. And then you fucking bust the sweetest nut of all time. Because it's going to feel sick.
Yeah.
And then you die. That's actually how you do it. Dude.
You're chanting, now you all are
Now
gay.
you guys are gay. You want to fuck you. That would be sick.
I would purposely do a funny face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So I'm hung.
Overdo it.
Right.
You know,
I want to get a laugh.
You know me. I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, the classic tongue out like.
Yeah. I'm Bobby Ma.
Or you know what would also be really good? Paint 2 X's on your eyelids ahead of time.
That's
that's a funny bit. That's a funny
like
bit.
a cartoon.
Yeah. That's a funny bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you do? Yeah, that's you make it so that the moment you get hung, your pants fall down.
Right.
That's what it
Yes,
is.
we got a lot of great ideas.
You rig it so your pants
Yeah,
fall
yeah,
down,
yeah.
and you know what you're doing?
Friend
You're-
with a slide whistle in the crowd.
Dude, how about when you get hung, your pants fall down and you're tucking? You're doing the mangina.
I'd have enemies there too, though. I think.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. I've had a couple of enemies.
You have no enemies.
Yeah, there's a guy named Yoshi. He hates me.
Who's this fucking?
He just hates me, and you know Yoshi, right?
Yeah, I
he
know
hates me. He wants me dead.
Okay.
So he'd be
What'd
there.
you do to him?
I fucked up.
So it is your fault.
Yeah, totally my fault. I fucked up bad. I fucked up.
Okay, then
so
it is
he would
what
be
it
there,
is.
right? Who else? I can't say his name out loud.
Luigi too.
He would be there.
Yeah.
Who?
Mario and Luigi was doing a Yoshi joke.
I do think a lot of times we should actually remove the microphone from up there. I think about like as good as we're doing, as we're humming along.
Well, I let it go.
You shouldn't.
I tried to let that joke go.
Step on it.
I just went through it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it just sort of gave me a really bad vibe right now.
Yeah.
God, you fucked it up, dude.
Mario and Luigi there too.
Carlos, what did I send you? Did I send you something yesterday?
Yeah, you sent me a bunch of stuff.
You have to.
I want
show
to make amends to Yoshi if I could now.
Please do. Yeah.
No, this is not that. That's funny. That's we can show them that. Oh, this is great though.
Can I make amends real quick?
Please, I would love for you to
Yeah.
hear while you make amends.
Okay, so this is why Yoshi hates me. A long time ago, I was on a friend of ours podcast, and he compared me to Yoshi.
Sorry?
He compared this. My friend
Compared to the
me
real guy Yoshi.
to real guy Yoshi, a comic. Like we're at the same level or something. So I defended myself like I'm much funnier than him. He's not even a real. You know what I mean? I said something like that, right?
You know exactly what you.
I know what I said, right? And then his brother found out, and I was like, I didn't even mean to say that. I just said it out of defense or whatever.
Right. Also, to your credit, they just picked a different Asian guy.
Right, exactly.
Like if they just picked the fattest comic thing and they're like, yeah, you stop. You're like him, right?
Yeah, yeah. And
you're like John Panette. You know? It's like,
so I found out he was really hurt by it, and I didn't even mean it. So I'm just sorry, dude. But every time I see him, he just literally just stares at me like he's gonna kill me.
I don't know this guy. Do I know who this is? I feel like
He's friends with Brody.
Yeah, he was friends with Brody. Yeah. Anyway,
thanks, Carlos.
Thanks, Carlos.
Yeah.
It's like bringing up one of our dead friends.
What's Shaquille doing?
The guy. Hold on.
Yep. That's the kind of behavior you guys gotta listen.
Now that
he
you're
brings this to the table. He
Now that
should
you're
be able to
sober,
fucking
I
throw
assume
up.
you'd throw something fun out.
Well,
you bring up our dead friend.
Well, that's how I knew Yoshi was. He podcasted with Brody.
Ugh, it breaks my fucking heart.
Well, I almost died, and I'm here.
Oh,
yeah, but you're here.
yeah.
It's like fucking didn't work, you know? All right, let's see what he says.
Shaquille O'Neal has been to every zoo in the world, and they all have one thing in common.
True story.
Yes.
I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
I done went to every zoo in the world. I went to every zoo in the
You
world.
have not been to every zoo in
I've
the
been
world.
to every zoo in the world.
Okay.
And every
That's
time I
not
go to
true.
the gorilla section, they look at me like, hey, man, where your fur at? No, for real. For real. That's how they look at me. And then they also look at me like, hey, what am I doing in here and you out there? And they always go,
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Shaq posted this
Facebook
clip
for proof.
Yeah, let them have a chance. It's nice and quiet. It's clear.
Since Shaq felt his co-hosts didn't believe his story, he called the director of the Miami Zoo personally to validate his claim.
No, but y'all don't believe me, so I want to call my guy from the zoo. This is Ron McGill, the
that guy
director of
rules.
the Miami Zoo. Tell him what happens when I walk by the gorilla exhibit.
He gets intimidated and he looks at Shaq and thinks that Shaq's going to take away his girls. He knows who's the boss.
Shaq also shared a similar story while on the Impulsive podcast.
I'll go up to them and I'll mess with them, and they all come to the glass and they all do this.
That's
every zoo in the world. They just go crazy. They just go to the glass and go.
Wow.
Awesome.
I mean,
it's insane.
It's insane.
It's insane that he keeps telling this story.
Yeah.
Like, why are you retelling this story?
It's fun.
It is insane, though.
It's fun, and it's one of those things where it's like, Like, it would make a racist person really happy to
That's what I'm saying, though. He's baiting racists.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah, it's
baiting people to be like, see?
How much
See?
a white person enjoys that story is a good barometer of how racist
Yes,
he is.
100%.
If they're smiling if they're like, yes. if you like smile like, oh, that's pretty funny, then you're good.
I can see this as a bit on Gutfeld on Fox. Them being like, told you so. Welcome back to Told You So. On this section of Told You So.
I love that.
Shaq goes to every zoo. This is why I like Shaq, though. The guy knows how to fucking take a piss out of himself better than anybody from the athlete world.
Yeah.
He, like, most athletes are too cool for, like Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
He won't get any dirt on his shoes. You know, he's like, nah, fuck that. I'm the shit. This dude
might get into his wound and affect his foot even
His
further.
foot, yeah.
I think we can get him on here.
Shaq?
Yeah.
I would kill
That
to
would
have
be
Shaq.
Because he's done Bobby Altoff.
Yeah.
He's done now Impulsive.
Yeah.
I think he could do us.
I mean you think we could get him?
Yeah, I think we. Yeah.
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 What did I just say?
I think he could do us. I think we
Why
could
did I say
get
that?
him.
Why did I say that way?
Let's end this the way that we really should end it. By giving Stavros the platform. Handpicked us.
Yeah.
You know? And I was at an event and he was there working for a company and I blah 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 blah. And he's there next to me and other people. He's in this group setting.
Yeah.
And I see him kind of looking over at me waiting to say something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder what this fucking talking and talking and talking. And he turns to me and he goes, Andrew, congratulations on the show. And I said, I'm sorry.
Wait, no, there's no way.
I said,
No, there's no way you did that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
Say your name again.
Oh.
And I go, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, very good.
It was it was just to fuck around.
No, but you still had that little.
Yeah, it was a joke.
You had a dagger. Dagger it.
And then he kind of chuckled at it, shook my hand. He said, very proud of you. Like, happy for I said, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then I kind of broke off and went to get a drink.
Yeah.
But it felt so good because I wasn't mean. I was just joking.
Yeah.
It was clear I was kidding.
Yeah.
But I went to get a drink and man, I got fucking wasted. Excited, just drinking at a party. It's like, look at me, bitch.
Yeah.
It just felt
But
like.
do you think he remembers?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Because I don't think that's my guy remembered.
No, they probably don't.
Yeah.
They don't remember
think he'll
hurting your feelings. No.
I have another story.
Give another one.
But it's not about that. It's more about like, it's kind of that how if you're nice, something happens.
Yeah.
So I was working the back door. I've never shared this story before.
Good.
And it's one of those stories where it's like, I just feel it's too magical almost.
Too perfect.
It's a magical story.
Give it.
You want to hear magic?
Mm-hmm.
How about
you bitches like magic?
You guys like magical stories?
I love magic.
So I don't want to name any names, but I was working the back door of the Comedy Store. And at that time, I had no bank account. I had no money at all. I had maybe $15 in my pocket. And I remember Jason Galern, you know Jason, right? He's like, you know what I like about you, Bobby? You're nice to people, even though you're completely struggling and things are bad. I know.
Calling it out.
Yeah. So one night I was working there and I see this lady in the parking lot. And this is when the Comedy Store, nobody wanted to go. There was shootings, right? And it was just got a bad vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I see this lady, she was wearing like a power suit. She looked like a businesswoman.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't look like she belonged.
Right.
So I walked up to her and I go, excuse me, ma'am, can I help you? And she goes, I just fucking hate this club. I don't know how to get in here. You know what I mean? I'm seeing somebody, you know what I mean? I'm an agent, right? And I go, okay, come here, follow me. I go to the back door and I go, just come into I'll get you Mitzi's seat. And I go, do you want a wine? And she goes, I would love some wine. I go, what would you like? I bought it because they didn't give it to me for free.
You paid for it.
I paid for her wine.
Wow.
Right? Gave her a wine. She saw whoever she needed to see. And when she was leaving, she goes, what's your name? And I go, Bobby Lee. She goes, you do comedy, huh? I go, yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm about to do premium blend or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
That was a big deal.
Yeah. And she goes, okay. And then she leaves the agency that she's at, and now she's at Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I'm auditioning for Mad. right? And so at the end, the final audition for the test, it was between me and Taran Killam. And I'm sitting, and everyone's telling me, you're not going to get it. Taran's getting it, right? Because they want a white guy and they only have one spot. But you're just the option, right? So I'm sitting there like, I don't think I'm going to get it.
Oh.
And I walk into the room, and as I walk into the room, because Taran had just left, I see the sea of executives. Because at that time, when you tested, you had to test in front of live.
It's a fucking worst.
You have to audition for the executives and the president.
And they're just sitting in a room and staring at you.
And I already know I'm not going to get it, so they're just like, right? But as I walk in, that lady walks in with me.
The Fox lady.
The lady that I helped in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, some of the executives go, hey, what are you doing here? She's not even supposed to be there. She goes, oh, I'm here to see his audition.
Wow.
And they go, oh. And as soon as I left the room, I got a call. I got it.
Wow. You can't say her name.
Mm-mm.
But how wild.
Yeah.
Powerful. Do you still keep in touch with her?
No.
No.
No, I don't. I don't know what. I think she got out of the business or whatever. But my point is that
she's at home right now watching this, being like, "I'm still in the business."
yeah. But I just remember that.
That's powerful.
Yeah. Just be nice.
You guys got any cool biz stories?
No.
No biz stories?
No.
Are you not no biz stories? No. Rudy, because of the success of you on the show, have you ever gotten offered anything on the online? Like, has anybody said they want you for something?
No, nothing.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked too.
I would assume somebody would reach out and be like, "Hey, I want you to be a part of this thing."
Yeah.
No.
Well, listen here, directors, writers, and producers. We'd love you to cast Rudy in something.
But
or
I
Issa,
don't
or even Issa now.
Issa.
Well, Issa's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah.
We're worried about this one.
Also, if Issa, you come back and you live here, maybe you could be a part of the family.
She is a part of the family.
I mean, but do this, you know what I mean?
Regularly?
Yeah.
No.
yeah, maybe not. Maybe
No,
not.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe
of
not.
course.
I want to talk about 𝐁𝐄𝐂𝐻𝐿.
Okay.
I do.
What can I put on some chapstick?
Yeah.
Will you do sexy music while I do this?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I love 𝐁𝐂𝐂𝐻𝐿.
What the fuck? I said put on do some sexy music while I do this.
Oh, you want me to acapella?
Yeah, because he's gonna zoom in on my face right now doing it. Go ahead. All right, 𝐁𝐄𝐂𝐻𝐿. All right, 𝐁𝐄𝐂𝐻𝐿.
I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. All right, so what do you want to say about 𝐁𝐂𝐂𝐻𝐿?
What I want to say is that I thought he did a good job at the Golden Globes. I'll tell you why.
Joseph.
He had
you guys know 𝐁𝐂𝐂𝐻𝐿, don't you?
He had 10 days to do this thing, right? It was a risk. He did the best he could. I thought that they didn't do him any favors in editing.
Live.
Okay. No, but what I'm saying is editing, like cutting into the audience and seeing some reactions that's what I meant.
Oh, right. I understand.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
All right. They didn't do any favors for him, and it's like
cutting to the person he's mentioning.
Go ahead. Finish with.
No, I don't want to go.
No, finish your.
I don't want to continue.
Please. I want to hear you finish.
You're really on my last nerve. And I honestly want to believe. What I'm saying is that.
Dude, you're so fucking rude.
So rude.
You're so fucking rude and so funny.
So funny.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. What I want to say is that, because I've known Joe since the. May I?
I didn't say anything. What the fuck? I didn't say anything.
I think you made a noise.
I took a breath.
Don't.
I hear you breathing into the mic all the time.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
No.
Go ahead. You've known Joe for a long time.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is that he's a hard worker. He's an extraordinary performer. And it was like a difficult circumstance he was in. 10 days to take this gig on. What I'm saying is that, I love him. He's such a talented guy. But here's the thing that people don't get. He's a super kind guy too. And so I just thought, I rewatched it and I was just like, you know what, dude? I think he did a great job.
You watched it again?
I did.
Did Barbie win this time?
Anyway,
Oppenheimer didn't win.
He
got a lot of flack online.
My heart goes out to him. I love him so much, and he'll be back, and he's never going to go away, and he's going to kill it. And
well, nothing changed for him. He's a stand-up.
yeah, that's true. Anyway, you want to do a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do Rudy News.
Yeah, we want to see how good you would be in the business if you were in the business.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So the rhythm would be na 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 na. Ba na 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 na. Right? So try it.
Hi, I'm Rudy Jules, and welcome to Rudy News.
Perfect.
Very good.
Magandang araw, kababayan. First tonight, a Manila man named Hernando Guanlao turns his house into a library, and local patrons are forever grateful. Public libraries are rare in my country. For students Claire Maika Ogoy and Jane Rain Pinida, Mang Nani's library is a significant aid in their studies. Mas nakakaaliw po kasi ito kaysa sa social media and sa cellphone po, said Ogoy. Thank you, Hernando. That's it with Rudy News. Again. That's it with Rudy News. I'm Rudy Jules. Good night.
Can I? It's not you. You did great.
You did great.
Who did the writing? It's just not funny.
Was it supposed to be funny?
Well,
real news.
They're real news stories.
Yeah, but I thought at one point it was going to get crazy in it.
Yeah, and funny.
And funny. Yeah, we need a writer.
Yeah. But he is a comedy writer.
Yeah, it's just the news.
I know, but I know.
What we assumed you were going to do was take the news and interject insanely wild shit.
Well, I thought it was already funny the way it was.
Well, you're wrong.
Just the regular news? No, don't take your headphones off.
Yeah. Where you going?
What's that move?
Me mad at Bobby.
Are you going to make him use? You're going to make him fucking use. Be nice.
Yeah,
No.
Sober, dude.
No, I'm so happy for your sobriety.
Thank you, bro.
And I know you did your best.
But as a comedy writer.
Yeah. I was
We expected
waiting
more out
for
of
like it to get so crazy that we would all be like laughing.
You copy and pasted the news.
Well, just the quotes because I can't write that.
Yeah.
You copy and pasted though.
Not completely. I was reading it and then writing it out myself too. It wasn't plagiarized. Or
Like I thought, it was gonna go shamalama ding dong, you know what I mean, and just do crazier words, you know what I mean.
Show Bob that video then. Show the video that I sent you.
For having me, and I'm very excited to pitch a degree fair.
That one's tough.
That's a tough
I'm
one.
looking forward to
Go back to that real fast. That one's the toughest
That's a
part.
tough one.
Were you excited to pitch at?
for having me, and I'm very excited to pitch a degree fair.
Okay, stop. Push. Since he woke up that morning, he was repeating Wiggly Field, Wiggly Field, Wiggly Field, Wiggly Field, Wiggly Field.
And the driver is like, Wrigley Field. And he's like, Wiggly Field. Wiggly Peels. That's mean.
Yes. Okay, keep going.
They don't make us do that when we go over there.
What do you mean?
You know when like basketball players go play overseas, they don't have to fucking like learn the language and do a press conference. That's so hard.
But is there a word in Japanese that Americans can't say? That's
all of them. Everything.
Oh, you think
we
so?
can't speak Japanese.
Well, like, give me like a little Japanese monologue. I can do it.
Isa.
Yeah, Isa can do it.
You can speak Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. You were learning it last time.
Yeah.
Here, speak some Japanese. Say, hey, I'm so excited to be here in Los Angeles.
アメリカ大好き.
That's it. They really can. They really do everything really more efficient than us, don't they?
You can say
ここ
that.
ロサンゼルスに来ることができてとても興奮しています。
That's I'm excited to be here in Los Angeles.
But saying とても興奮しています is like I'm so like
Very overly.
not like excited in a way that it's like sexual.
Really?
Really?
Say
it again. I want to do that. I want to try to repeat that.
Yeah, let's see.
Can you do it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, do it again.
Try it again. I'm so excited.
That's good. Just to say I'm so excited.
To be here. Just say to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
ここに来ることができてとても興奮しています。
Nope, I have cocoa. I have cocoa. That's it. I have cocoa. That's it.
ここに来ることができてとてもますこの頃ファレシーナのマーコと
That's it.
Coca-Cola.
One more time.
ここに来ることができてとても興奮しています。
It's so hard.
Go. I don't understand how that's so hard to do.
Crazy.
As a 15-year-old young person, as you're starting to come into looking forward into like you're not a little kid, you're not a grown up. Do you start to see the world in a way where you're thinking about what you might want to do in the world, what your what do you think you want to do in the world?
I don't know.
But does anything interest you like that? Are you like, you know what I would do for a job would be fun?
I should be a scam artist.
Yeah, that's true. We did say that on this show. Yeah, I think that was bad to influence her to do that, but
Izzy, what do you want to do?
What would be fun to be as your life?
I should be a realtor.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she could sell a house.
Yeah.
Sell us a house. This is my wife. This is my wife, Babina.
Okay.
Hi.
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 I'm Babina.
What a beautiful house.
Mm-hmm.
Very beautiful.
This was picked especially for you.
Wow.
Wow.
Mhm.
What do you mean? We literally just came here. It's an open house.
No, you're supposed to tell me what you want, and then I send
No,
you
well, it
to
says
the
open house.
It says
We're
open
walking
house, and we
in,
walked
and
in.
we're walking
I know that.
I'm Babina. This is my Felipe.
I'm Felipe. That's Babina, my wife.
okay.
Yeah. So you instinctually know that this is our house.
Wow.
Yeah, I can feel it from your bones.
You can feel bone energy.
What are you, Army Hammer? What's wrong with our bones? Leave our bones out of this.
Yeah.
So, Miss, what's your name?
Oh, Babina.
What
You have the same name as my wife?
That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
No, that's how I knew that you wanted this house.
Can I see your ID real quick? Oh my God, sweetie, look. It is Babina. Look,
Wow.
it is Babina.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, Miss. Well, how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms are this?
Oh,
are in
this
this?
has 6 bedrooms.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a
lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
How many bathrooms?
How many bathrooms?
4 bathrooms.
6 and 4. That's not bad.
That's
how
not
many?
bad.
How many square feet? You must
Yeah?
know the property. You've been here all day.
Yeah.
How many square feet?
Around as much as you would want it to be.
What would that be?
What
How
would
many?
that be? The specific number? Because
How many
we
do
have,
you think? Because we do have we have certain
we have furniture
specifications.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
How about let's ask my partner.
No.
Pupina.
You have another partner named Babina?
No, her name's Pupina.
Oh, Popina.
Popina.
Oh, Popina. Hi, Popina.
Hi,
Is she-
Papina.
Oh, she's deaf.
Oh, she's a mute.
A mute. I mean, she's mute.
All right, so Babina, how many square feet do you think it is? Just guess, because it.
Maybe around.
Just throw out a number. Throw out a number.
Okay, 10.
10 square
10
feet.
Wow. So 6. Wait. Excuse me for a second. Can I ask something? Guys, 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms in 10 square feet. This is insane.
This is how they do it in the Philippines.
In the Philippines. Wow. These rooms are so small.
This is unbelievable. Well, how big is the lot around it? How many square feet is the lot that we're on?
20.
So
20 square feet. So just double.
Double the
Okay.
So
Wow.
How much is it?
How much is that?
How much is this house?
Well, do you want it in around? Do you want around pesos or?
Well, dollars would be preferred.
Yeah,
we're here
because
in
we're
the United
American.
States.
Yeah, and we're.
But
yeah.
around 30 mil.
$30 million.
10 square feet of land. Oh my God. 6 bedroom, 4 bed in 10. Wow. Wow. 30 million.
30 million.
We gotta call our accountant.
I don't know if we can afford it.
Yeah. Well, can you explain to me the school system? Because we have 6 kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
What kind of schools are in the area?
Well, the one near us actually had a shooting, so I wouldn't recommend that
there's
one.
a shooting.
Maybe the other closest one would be around 2 hours away.
2 hours away.
Wait, well, wow. I think you're selling us.
Yeah.
I think you're selling it.
We do want to be away from everything.
Yeah. How about crime?
Yeah. What's the crime rate out here?
A lot.
A lot.
It's
Like, how
high.
much? Tell us how much.
$30 million house in a high crime area.
Yeah, 10 square feet, high crime, no school.
6 bed, 4 bath.
6 bed, 4 bath.
Wow.
Wow.
There are actually a lot of people that would try to carry your house, so you might want to be careful of that.
Carry it.
So it's portable.
Portable. So this is on wheels?
It's a portable house.
We are buying a portable $30 million house.
Yeah.
In a bad neighborhood.
That they can carry.
Is there HOA fees? Is there any, what does that cost?
Yeah.
You know what the HOAs are over here?
No.
Yeah,
what do you think? Oh, there isn't any, or there are some? Because it says there's HOA right on the flyer.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah,
How
what
much
are the
would that
fees?
be?
What is that?
A month.
A month.
A month?
Yeah.
Maybe half 30 mil.
So,
so 15
million a month.
15 mil.
So 15 million. Let me get this straight. We pay HOA fees. 15 million a month. Wow, what a deal.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Does that provide security of some kind?
Yeah.
Of course, there's actually Pupina outside.
Oh, so
she comes with the
house.
She comes with the house. Wow.
But she can't talk. So if
she
something
actually
bad
can't
happens,
talk and fight. So she would try to sign the robber.
she would sign the robber.
yeah.
Go away.
Beware.
Okay.
Dog. Okay, I see.
All right, so are there any other offers on this house? Because we might be interested.
Yeah.
Are there competitors out there? Or people trying to buy this house?
There's a lot of people who
A lot of competition for this house.
might want to buy it now.
Wow.
Oh, so people want to buy it right now. I see.
What percentage down payment do you require to buy this? What percent?
Yeah.
Around 90.
90% down payment.
So we need to conjure up
fucking
around
God.
$25 million. Do we have 25 of liquid money?
We do.
We do. I know.
By the way, and let's make some news because I'll talk right about it. And
Yeah. So Tim was in Joker too. Do you guys know that?
I'll speak about it right now.
And he plays a security, like
a lot of people.
jail- okay.
A lot of people are shitting on it in the press.
Why?
They're panning on it. I don't know why, but I'll tell you right now. I had suggestions. They were not followed by the director.
Okay.
By Joaquin.
Yeah.
By Gaga. So the reality was I was a security guard. I had 2 or 3 lines.
Yep.
I felt underutilized.
Yeah.
I said I will direct it. I said I will direct it, or I will assistant direct it. I don't know who that guy was. He did something with Ben Affleck. I don't care.
Yeah.
I would have done any of that. I would have done cinematography, which I wasn't hugely clear on what exactly it entailed, but I knew that like I had a lot more to give that movie than
the 3 lines
that it accepted from me.
Right.
Sure.
Now, if it's a stunning success, I'm proud to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But if it does fail, it is because they didn't utilize me in a proper way. But if it's a success, I am proud to be a part of it.
But what was it like?
It fails.
What was it like? Because I know your scene, it has Joaquin was in the scene, right?
He was in the scene,
right? So what was that like?
I didn't learn the lines. Because they always lie. The agent lies, and they go, they want you to be you and be funny, and they lie.
Right?
They don't want that. Now, Andrew's a great actor, and he does like the work of it.
Yeah.
I showed up, and I'm like, I'm
okay too, you know.
Both of you. But he was the one. He's white. But what I was saying is,
thank you.
Yeah.
I showed up and I was like, you didn't get the script ahead of time because they didn't want you to leak it.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
They give you lines in the morning, and I like read them real quick, and I guess I should have drilled them a little more, but they kept changing them. And I was a bit nervous, and it's Joaquin. I've never done a scene in any movie in my life before. This is the first scene in any movie I've ever done in my whole entire life.
It's with Joaquin Phoenix.
With Joaquin Phoenix.
And
Brendan Gleeson. Who's
Holy
another
shit.
Wow.
Genius. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm like scared. Truly terrified.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even kidding. Like I'm nervous in my trailer. I call my agent. I don't even think I should be in this.
Yeah.
He goes, no.
I love this.
It's all fine. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm out of my element. This is not what I do.
Yeah.
But listen, I like acting. I like challenges and whatever, but it's a tough one to start with. There's a lot of blocking in the scene. There's a book that I have to move across the table. There's lines, but like as I'm doing the lines, like I have to look. Like the director would come up to me and goes, listen, here's the scene. You say your first line. After you say your first line, you move the book, you put your hands on the book, but don't block the title of the book.
Yeah.
Don't block the cover.
Yeah.
Move it 70% across the desk. 80%, it's out of frame. Do you get that?
Yeah,
and I go, yes. And he'd go, then you're going to look, and Brendan, you're going to look at Brendan, but you're going to wait for him to say his line.
Yeah.
After that, Joaquin's going to pick up the phone. At that point, you wait 1 beat, you say half of your line. Okay? Joaquin's going to look at you. He gives you a look. He acknowledges that you're there.
Yeah.
And then you finish your second line.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know what, and he would say this to me. He'd go, what the fuck is the problem here? Because he was being very like, and I get it. I respect him. He's a great director. And I like being yelled at, and it was deserved.
Yeah.
But Joaquin was like, he's doing fine. Like Joaquin would turn around to the director and go, he's okay. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
But they would yell. So then there was like 80 people around you. We're on the Universal lot, all the cameras. Okay. And then they would go action, and I would go, I would fuck it up every which way.
Yeah.
One time I was so nervous, I didn't even say the line.
Yeah.
I just moved the book. I just moved the book and looked away. And the director starts going, why the fuck are you looking away?
Yeah. Wow.
He goes, just say the goddamn line.
Does that make you even more nervous?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
This was one of the worst experiences of my entire life, except it was good at the end, I guess. I don't know.
Did you sing?
What?
Did you sing?
No, it's a musical. I should have.
Oh,
sang.
yeah.
I couldn't even speak. So then he would come up to me.
Sing. He can't get through a fucking line in a book shift.
So he'd go like this, but it was hard. I'm telling you. It was
I know it was, but it's just his questioning is.
No,
It just made me so.
But I get it.
I apologize.
should've
I apologize
sang.
on it.
No, but I should have sang.
Yeah.
But the point is, I was there, and then I would do it again, and then he would come up to me and go, "Okay." He goes, "Listen." He goes, "The line is actually this," and I said, "And I'm not saying that." He goes, "No, you've never said that. You've never said the line.
Yeah.
Because you've actually never said this line." And I said, he goes, "Just forget it." He goes, "Just say," just say close enough to it, you know?
Yeah.
And then eventually I got it and I did it, but it was very hard. It's hard to do. And I felt bad because, again, I'm not an expert and I felt bad.
It's your first one.
What are the chances the scene does not make it?
I didn't think it was going to be in it.
Okay.
But is it? Do you know?
It's in it.
That's great.
That's great.
Do we see a photo of you on the internet at all? Or
I
no?
don't think. I think maybe there's one little photo.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen the scene because it's not a pivotal scene. I don't think.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's with security guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with security guards. But I didn't know if they were going to put it in, but they put it in because Todd said he got it at the end. He said it was good at the end.
Zoom in. Is that him?
I don't know where I am. Where am I?
There's Timmy.
There's Timmy.
And
Timmy D.
And maybe, and you know what it looked? I look like I'm doing acting there.
Yeah, that looks so.
No, I actually look like I'm doing.
If I saw that photo, I was like, "Oh, that guy's a good actor."
No, and you know what? Maybe, literally, maybe I shouldn't have said anything because maybe my scene is great.
I bet you it is.
I bet it is.
Here's the problem.
It's shot so beautifully.
We internalize it because the things that we're feeling and thinking, right? No one else feels or thinks.
That's right.
But because it happens to us, right? It becomes a big thing.
I think just because I wasn't saying the line or doing the blocking doesn't mean I was doing a bad job.
Exactly.
No,
I was.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was feeling.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling it out, and that's what actors do.
Yeah.
I'm like becoming the thing.
How was this guy in the middle that's kind of Ricky Gervais looking? Was he good?
Yeah, he was really. They're all really. Here's the thing.
I mean, Gleason's phenomenal.
They're all really good. All of these actors in this film were excellent. And it's hard to be an actor because I was talking to them and like they just got out of COVID and they hadn't booked anything.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them were like, this is their big thing. One guy went out and got COVID and they had to get rid of him.
Wow.
Jesus.
And this was like his thing. It was his time.
I have a story that's kind of like this. Forget it. Forget it. I said forget it.
I'm interested.
No, forget it. I'm not even going to do it now.
What is it?
What's the fucking look for? That was rude.
I was waiting for you to tell your story.
No, you're like, how dare you interrupt this magical thing we got going on?
Well, no, I mean, he has given us some really great juicy shit, but
but
no, let's hear.
No, I don't want to know because it's not even that
now
good
you have
now.
to.
It's not even that good now. Let's go back to the.
No, we're not going to carry on.
Thanksgiving was
we're
great
over.
too. I saw Thanksgiving. You were great in that.
Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was really good. But this is
Tell your story.
I'm not. Thanksgiving was
What
good.
movie was it that you had?
Forget it. It's okay.
No, don't let it.
Yeah.
When you did a bad acting job, what movie?
It was pretty bad.
Well, because that's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all.
Well, come on, tell your story for real.
Well, cut it out then, because I don't think it's gonna hit now.
What? Tell it.
Can we do the segue again then?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do the segue. Well, do you remember what you were talking about? Anyway, yeah. So this and that. Yeah.
Did you ever have any experience?
No, I'm doing it.
All right.
I get to do it.
I didn't know. I'm very good at segues.
I know you're very good. Wow. So yeah, Gleason. Wow. Well, I have a story kind of like this.
What is that?
What happened?
That was so good.
Yeah, thanks.
And I wish that happened before.
No.
Don't you wish it?
Have you ever had an experience that's similar to mine?
It's over, Tim!
What is the experience? What happened?
Well, I was in the movie The Dictator.
Yeah, we remember. Great film. Okay. Beautiful. Playing Kim Jong-un.
No, I wasn't playing Kim Jong-un, dude.
No?
No.
No, I'm serious.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Already now?
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen.
That's not Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
That's not Kim Jong-un?
That's me, dude. All right? So I have this, right? So I have a couple of scenes in this movie. Okay? And I have, that's my wife in the movie. Yeah. Dude, I'm handsome.
You look really good.
Dude, I look so good.
You really do. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a scene where I'm walking out of a bathroom with Ed Norton.
Yeah.
And I just blew Ed Norton in the bathroom.
Okay.
Right? And so Larry Charles and Sasha are on set and they're like, all right, Bobby, You're going to walk out first, right? You're going to hit the mark, right? Turn around, right? And then he's going to come behind you. And this whole thing, I have to memorize this whole thing, right?
Sure.
Just like yours. That's why I'm saying this story, right?
Hard.
So I'm like kind of panicking. I'm doing the best I can. I'm going, okay, hit the mark, turn left, say the line, this and that. And he's going to walk this way, right? So me and Ed go into the bathroom and he goes, Ed Norton goes, nah, we're not doing that way. I go, well, he goes, I'm going to go out first. And I go, what? He goes, yeah. And I know he said to say that. I think it's better if I say this, then you turn around and you do that. You know what I mean? And he changed the whole fucking thing. And now in my mind, I'm like, oh, fuck, whose idea do I do?
Right.
Do I do Ed Norton's or Larry, the director's? In your head, you're like, the director.
Right.
Even though he's a star. Right? So that I said something, this is the smartest thing I've ever done. I went, you know what, dude? I love that. That's fucking great. Let's do it Larry's way first, and the second take we'll do it your way. And he kind of thought about it, and he goes, all right, man.
He'll hate you forever now.
Why?
Yeah, you don't step on Ed Norton.
Wait.
Fight Club?
What?
You gonna step on Fight Club?
Are you fucking out of your fucking mind right now?
Shouldn't have done it.
It was incredibly disrespectful to Ed Norton.
Are you fucking joking me right now, dude?
Yeah, fucker. Yes, relax.
All right.
Jesus
God,
Christ, you're getting so caught up.
Yeah, that scene.
He's handsome.
Yeah, he's very handsome.
That is really, but it's an interesting note, though, that he told you he wanted to go out first. You think that has to do with, is that star shit?
Yes.
It could have been.
Is that star shit?
He's also an actor's actor, right?
I know, but that's also some star shit.
Yeah.
Like, Tom Cruise will say that often, that it'll be written a certain way, and he'll often be like, no, I want to be in the front of the line.
Joaquin would do stuff like that on set because, he'd go, I'd like it to go there. I'd think this way. And he's a genius. And
yeah.
Guys like,
yes,
probably our greatest living actors, top 5, he's in there.
I mean, him, it's got to be. It's
Daniel Day-Lewis. Let's go through the list. Daniel Day-Lewis, right? That Joaquin Phoenix.
Right?
Kevin James.
We bought a zoo.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Kevin
good.
James.
What would happen if someone bought a zoo?
Kevin James.
Nuts.
For sure.
Yes.
Who's the?
It's good Kevin James story. Yeah. Ready? Governor's Comedy Club in Long Island. I'm headlining. My first time.
Yeah.
The owner of Governor's, great guy, love him. Jimmy comes back to me, Italian guy, swag. Comes back. He goes, listen. He goes, Kevin James is doing his new TV show on Long Island. I go, great. That's all. We love him, and that's great. He goes, so he's coming tonight. He's doing 20 minutes on all your headlining shows right before you go up.
Great.
So there's going to be the feature, Kevin James for 20 minutes, and then you.
Great.
Okay? Wow. Now, listen, so Kevin James goes up, and they bring him up, and they go, ladies and gentlemen, every now and then we get a drop, and you know how it goes.
Yeah.
The King of Queens.
Oh, he's already famous.
Oh. He's coming back to TV.
Right.
He's massive.
Okay. I thought this was young Kevin.
No.
Okay. All right.
Before he made his second TV show.
Huge.
Kevin James comes out.
Right.
Okay. He gets an applause break in Long Island that I would only describe as like it's unreal, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's
John Lennon coming back to alive for the Beatles reunion.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like crazy,
right?
And it's several minutes of clapping and standing before he does his first joke. He then kills for 20 minutes, of
course,
with like new stuff, with just stuff he thought of, like whatever, murdering. Then he leaves. Then the host comes back on and goes, now please welcome. By the way, no introduction. Goes, now please welcome Tim Dillon. I walk out on stage.
Yeah.
The people in the back are so drunk, they think it's still Kevin James.
Wow.
They're far away. They're in the back and they're drunk.
Yeah.
And so they're just looking at shapes.
Yeah.
And they're going, and then literally I start to talk and people audibly start yelling, that's not Kevin James.
Wow.
They think like they switched out Kevin James in the middle of his set.
Yeah.
They're drunk now. They go, what happened? Who's this?
Yeah.
This isn't Kevin James.
Yeah.
This is something. But
do you have a story like that?
No, I don't.
Do you have a story like that?
No, never.
What?
No. I never had a
I do.
A mid bump.
I do have a
What do
story
you
like
have?
that. See, I don't like this, what you're doing, dude.
What am I doing?
Get excited about my stories, too, you know?
Oh my God, Tim.
I'm excited.
Tim, wait till you hear this story.
Do you have a story like that?
Yeah, but forget it.
I mean, I get bumped to the Comedy Store more than anybody on earth. And I've said this before to Bill. I think Burr, specifically, it comes in, he's like, who's in Maine? And they're like, Santino's on next. He goes, me. He bumps me every time.
Wow.
Without fail. I think
Wow.
I said that to you. I was like, it's magical.
Yeah.
I think he loves bumping my ass.
But he doesn't go long, so that's good.
No, I think it's just
yes.
He knows me, so he doesn't care.
Like, who do you have you been bumped at the Comedy Store?
I think we all got bumped by Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah, she's bumped me.
How did you feel about that?
I didn't love it, but it's okay. I just said I'll just leave.
Yeah, we just.
I get in my car and
I leave.
Yeah, I just leave.
Yeah, sometimes we don't even show up, but yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
A lot of times we're being bumped and we don't even know because we're at our house.
You're gone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But do you think that's bad karma on our parts?
No.
Like calling in.
No.
No, it's fine.
It is.
No.
I used to get bumped at the Laugh Factory back.
Nothing
in the day
means anything.
by Dane. Dane used to love bumping.
Oh, he loves
and
that.
he would bump and do an hour
Yeah,
back then.
yeah.
That's when he would bump, and I'd sit in the back, 30, 40, 50. And then by that time, they're gone, you're gone.
That's
and then the next couple of times I go back and I would tell Jamie, I'd say, I'm not going to be, buddy, why will you leave? He going to be quick. I was like, no, I'm already home.
Yeah.
I'm already home. Fuck that.
Wow.
Sometimes I would text a comic I knew that was there and was like, is he still on?
Yeah.
And I'd be, he's cooking, baby. That's what he'd say back.
Dude, I
"He's
haven't
cooking."
been in the Laugh Factory since I broke his foot.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
You know, I
Well,
broke his foot.
Dane's?
No, Jamie Masada's.
Oh my God.
I broke his fucking foot.
How?
I was like, I did a good spot. This is years ago, and I was in that front area,
Yeah, the hangout.
And he always hangs out there, sitting on those stools. And I walk out to it, and I'm jumping up and down like a fucking orangutan, dude. I'm like, I killed it, and I stomped on his foot. He screamed, he goes, "Oh, buddy, buddy!" Right, then 2 days later, he goes, "I went to the hospital. You broke my foot." And I haven't really been in there since. I feel so bad.
You know what's so fun? He's like a fun little toy to play with because he's
No one likes my
tiny.
stories.
Yeah.
I used to like bully him into money because they were at one point they were like not paying anybody or anything.
Right.
And so I was like, give me money right now. Give me money. And I'd be joking with him, but he'd pull out money as like a bit. I'd see him go, okay, I'll give you $100, buddy, for food. Do you want $100? And he'd pull out money and I would steal money.
True, yeah.
I'd have to buy a ticket. There's no connections I have. And that's the truth.
Do you think that they feel a little bit like, what's that term? Like negged or whatever? Like they're trying so hard to, have you be part of their friend group and you're rejecting it so much.
No, I never get invited. That's insane. That's
Carlos,
crazy. That's crazy talk.
Validate that.
Is that kind of what happens?
Be real.
Yes.
Be real, Carlos, or I'll get mad.
No, don't
Look at it. He's
don't
like
use
a
that as
deer in headlights.
No, because you're gaslighting him right now. Let him answer his own fucking question. Does he try? What Schultz just said? Does he try when people are like bah, 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 does he try to push away from that?
Yeah, because
Yes.
the more famous you are on the show, the faster he'll come back here and hang, something he never does.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you push away.
I don't push away.
You push away.
I escape.
Okay.
Two different things.
Okay, dude, you get it.
You know what I mean? Let me ask you something. If you're in Auschwitz, would you be digging holes?
Wait, what?
I think that's a wrong terminology. If you're in a Japanese internment camp,
there it is.
Yeah, that's it. If you're on a Japanese internment camp, right?
Yeah.
I'd be the Japanese going.
Do you know how they made sure there were just Japanese in there?
They looked at the penises?
No.
Okay, that's what I did.
But I was asking a friend of mine whose like grandparents were in the camps. And,
George Takei? Who was it?
Japanese dude.
Okay.
And I was just like, how did they because I feel back in the day it was a little more loose, right?
Oh, yeah.
They kind of
round them up
in there.
You're right.
Oh, you think there's a guy there going, I Chinese?
Well, wouldn't you?
Hello, I Chinese.
Wouldn't you?
Is that not the first thing?
Look at the teeth. Right? Maybe.
By the way, that's a great movie, an escape story of a guy
Yeah.
who got
pretends
out,
to be other Asian.
I Chinese.
It's called I
Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a Korean guy being super racist to other Asians.
No, he's an American. He's an American. He doesn't even have an accent.
Right.
But he survives, you know what I mean?
By
the Pearl
being other-
Harbor,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I Chinese.
I Chinese,
I
right?
Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when he's older, maybe the LA riots. He's an old man. I Chinese.
Gets out of all.
It's an epic.
Tell us what your guy said.
So I asked him, I was like, how did they figure it out? They must have just lumped them all in there and like whatever. And
Probably the last names, Andrew.
no, well, how would that matter?
And they would, yeah. What are you talking about? They also probably wouldn't ask their fucking name.
No, they're just looking at you, and you look fucking Japanese, and they throw you in.
Oh, what's your name? I'm Frank Wong.
Sounds good. Get in there.
No,
get in there. That's what
Jay
I
wouldn't do that.
Dude, look at me.
Absolutely would do that.
I'm border patrol. I'm the.
Okay.
Hey, what's your name, pal?
Excuse me. Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck I do here?
Oh. You're with the other Japanese guys. Go get in line.
But you listen to with your ear, right? I Chinese.
Prove it.
Zip.
This guy's Chinese.
That's how it would go. I would show my dick.
So he goes, oh yeah, they just spoke to him in other Asian languages, and if they couldn't speak back, they knew that they were Japanese.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, whoa, that is way easier.
That's way
That's
easier.
like the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, because the Japanese knew English?
No, they would speak to the Japanese guy in Korean, and if he couldn't speak back, they'd be like, oh, that's a fucking...
Oh wow, that's a good, clever way of doing it.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just rounding you up.
Yeah. But what if it's like a
Me
Japanese...
and Santino are given the job to round up all the Japanese people. Like, this is going to be fucking easy.
Yeah, but my argument against that is there was something... Because Japanese have been part of America for so long.
A lot of them didn't even speak Japanese.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, some of them were second generation Asians.
Dude, my friend's parents didn't speak Japanese.
They
And then
spoke
after
only
that,
English.
it stopped. Like, they stopped entirely.
Yeah.
Because that's how you end up in camp.
And that's what happened to George Takei.
Yeah.
George Takei, as a kid, right? He was Japanese though.
But he was in a camp as a kid.
He
So
was
they
in
got
a
it
camp as
right.
a kid.
They got it right.
Yeah, they nailed it.
But then
on
he
that.
got Star Trek.
Right. Like,
Then he got Star Trek. I think it's even.
Well, we gave him Star Trek to make up
that's
for
the
what we did.
reparation.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
your 48.
TV star. That's good. That's, yeah.
40 episodes. That's what he got 40 episodes.
40 episodes of the mule.
Let me ask you about the baby.
Yes, talk to me.
How many do you have now?
Yeah, I got
Still one.
Yeah, still
I was talking to Kalila earlier.
never
today,
enough.
And I asked her,
Never enough.
Right? It can't just
Endless
be
bucket.
Congrats on
Nope.
what? Yeah, go
Call him when you get to
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we're past that.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about it.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I don't like it.
Hates it.
Yeah,
He is a bully.
Yeah.
He's really
I'm
good
not
at
a bully.
bullying.
That's insane.
And it's darts.
Thank you.
It's not.
He's
It's,
like,
it's insane.
you're dangerous.
Fuck you. It's insane.
Because you're so fun and silly, and then it's just a fucking sniper shot. Yeah. Even this right here, whatever that move was.
Yeah. It was.
That was bullying.
deflecting.
Don't do this, Carlo. It's trying to troll you right now.
Oh, that feels
That's
like we're just
you're
kinda
fired,
piling
dude.
on.
Bro,
Yeah, I don't never stick a penis in my butthole.
That's
No,
not a-
no, that's not what it is.
Oh, what is it?
Anyway, let's just move off.
No, when they put
Yeah,
it, when
yeah,
they
yeah,
put
yeah,
it,
yeah.
when a girl puts on a dildo and they fuck you from behind.
No.
What's that called?
No, fun. No,
It's called fun. It's called fun.
It's a fun time.
That's, oh yeah.
It's a great fun time.
I got the word. Is your baby the love of your life?
Yes, it's,
Undoubtedly.
It's every cliche you could ever imagine. It almost like I understand like why comics do the joke about like how annoying their kids are,
Yeah.
and it's because it's the only take that is counter what we all feel.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's- you know how you could take the other angle? Like, we all do this comedically, right?
Yeah,
How I
yeah.
take the angle that's not there and then find a way to justify it. The feelings you have for your kid are so unbelievably hacky
Yeah.
that you feel unoriginal. Like, it's every possible cliche. And
Wow.
our whole life, we're trying to have a unique take about things. And then you look at the kid and you're like, oh, my kid has the best laugh ever.
Right.
And it is.
Of course.
Oh right.
And I wonder if it's just for me.
Do you have a son or daughter?
Well,
I have a
is.
daughter.
Oh wow.
It's made up in you. It's made up of your DNA, so it does something. There
It must biologically
the chemicals do something
yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Well, because it's like when you meet someone who has an ugly baby,
yeah, they don't know that.
they have
shit.
no idea.
Oh,
And that's
I'm so
it's
glad you
chemical.
said that.
That's chemical. They really don't fucking know.
I'm so glad because I've seen some uggos.
Yeah.
We have a friend.
And I say
we have
it.
a friend that has an ugly baby, and you know,
Tight on the way out, though, they say that.
oh yeah,
What's tight on the with the pussy?
Like, because the baby's head kind of gets
It's smushed.
warped. Yeah.
it's a compliment to the wife
Yeah.
to have an ugly baby.
My wife had a C-section, so it was fucking
Came out perfect.
You know what? Why can't they just go feet first?
What, like a slide,
Bro, bro,
Yeah.
the funniest thing about anatomy.
What?
Why can't they just go feet first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you come out feet first? Babies are upside down. You know that.
I
right?
know, but
You're gonna flip them in there.
Hear my thinking, dude.
Get tongs in there like you're barbecuing.
Yeah, I'll walk. I'll do the whole thing.
Walk.
Yeah. I'll just make
Walk that baby.
Yeah, fried noodle it. But what I would do is because when the feet comes out in the body, it stretches the vagina.
No, the head does
The
that.
head does.
And then the shoulders do that.
But want to loosen it up. If you put head first,
Yeah.
it's tighter.
Yeah.
If you put feet out first, it'll loosen it up. No?
I get your point.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Man, they should. I can't believe you're not a doctor.
Yeah.
Like, what were they thinking not hiring you?
I don't know the. I don't know. I'm
No,
not
I'm saying you're
messing that.
saying like that's the answer. You think like fucking all these years.
Okay, fine. God.
Do you want kids, Bobby?
The biggest insult to an Asian guy is to say he's not doctoral. You just don't have it in you, man.
I do want them.
Yeah?
One.
Okay.
And I will have one.
Good.
Yes, you will.
I got to find the person though.
You'll be a great papa too.
And it's difficult. It's been difficult, Andrew.
What's your thing? You get behind it.
Yeah, I get behind the condom. I mean, I don't do it reverse.
Are you saying hit it from behind?
Yeah, like are you? I feel like
you think I stick the fucking condom in my butthole and go do it from behind?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I think you stick in your butthole and then you hold your nose closed and then you sneeze and blow it up like a balloon. Bobby has a tail. Look at Bobby's tail.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that next time. But I did, and but a lot of times, women are like, I know you enough.
What position? I think you get behind it.
I don't. My knees burn.
Yeah. He's got bad knees.
That's really rude.
What do you mean?
Because I have short legs.
Okay.
And the women that I date are much taller than me.
Oh, so they're
4 or 5
above
inches.
Their pussies are at eye height.
Yeah. So then they have to do a squatty thing too, and we're all burning thighs. You know what I mean? And it's like I'll do like 10, and then I'll go, hey, you want to switch back to missionary? That's the one I'm good at.
The problem is he counts. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going out.
Like
loud.
doing reps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 more sets in me.
Yeah. What's your position?
I think on my back. I think I like laying down.
The cowgirl.
Yeah.
Love laying
That's
down.
fun.
Laying down.
That's so fun.
We've been doing the work for so long. Let them do something.
Yeah.
Also, they have to finish.
Yeah.
And that's the position I can control the best.
But here's the thing that they do,
You
and
gotta
I don't
finish?
understand it. This
Yeah.
the hula hoop strategy.
Tell me about that.
They get on it.
Yeah.
Instead of going up and down,
They go around.
they think they're in a luau.
Can I tell you why?
They think they're in a luau, and it's twisting your thing. You know what I mean? Like a joystick.
I think Andrew's got an interesting opinion as to why they might do that. Yeah.
No. I know what you're implying.
What?
And fuck you, dude.
No, I know.
You
Andrew
think I don't have the length?
I didn't say that at all.
I've
Santino
never
had
had
an
it slip
opinion.
out when it does up and down.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the length.
What is it?
What is it?
They want you to be. They want to hit the sides. They want you to feel the sides, and you're
Skinny.
skinny. You do have a skinny penis.
Oh wow.
You do have a skinny penis. It's not small, but it is skinny.
So it's just kind of like bouncing.
It's like an udo noodle.
It's one of those guys in the car.
Yeah.
And they need to shake it around to hit the sign.
Yeah. You know how like grass breeze in the breeze?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You frolic through grass?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, my penis.
Really?
Yeah, it just frolics.
Just
and with the wind. You know what I mean?
No, but
the
tell
leg
him,
is there.
Tell him what the last girl said. She said you had what?
Boyfriend penis.
Boyfriend penis. Which is, they say that's really good. She said, explain boyfriend penis. She goes, not the smallest. It's not small, but it's not like this big, unmanageable. It's like a boyfriend. It's a dick that I could have sex with
Forever.
in perpetuity.
Wow.
I said, that's a huge compliment.
That is a great compliment.
Boyfriend penis is great.
And who is this girl?
She's gone.
God, that hurt.
First girl that loves your cock. You're like,
Andrew.
delete.
Andrew.
She said I was worthy.
Just pull
Andrew.
up the cord.
No, Andrew.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Many women have said it.
Yes.
That have
Maybe you have a
perfect,
great
perfect.
dick. Maybe you have a great
perfect.
dick and you've been catfishing us or no, gaslighting us.
I'm being real for a second. Ian Fidance saw it.
You showed it to me and I was what is it called? Like I was impressed because of how low expectation you made me have.
Right.
That's what you got to do.
He
You got
puts the bar real low.
Yeah, you
and
put
it's on 80 every day. And I was like, I'm really not. You know what I mean? They're like,
You're
I
not-
like you.
you're not that
And then when they
small.
see it, they go, "Oh, it's boyfriend."
It's smart. It's a smart
It's a
play.
smart move.
That's a fucking move.
Yeah.
He tells every girl, like, you're not going to like me. I got a small dick.
Yeah.
And then they get in there like, what? This is great.
Santino looks like he's got a fucking thing on.
He does. I've seen it.
No,
you
It's
do
nice.
look like
It's very
you got a
good.
thing.
Very,
That's
very
why you
very
can
nice.
talk to celebs because
Yeah.
you're looking at them like they got little.
Dude,
cocks.
you have a big. Dude, you have a big one. You have a big one, no?
What?
Yeah.
No,
Porn
dude, I'm
stars
like
have
you.
your body
I got
type.
boyfriend dick, dude.
Oh, you do?
I got husband dick.
So Ian,
I got girlfriend dick.
Ian Fidance saw mine in
Oh, really?
the spa,
And he can judge.
he also has bad vision.
Ah.
yeah.
He was
When
really bad
things
vision.
blur, they widen.
Yeah. And he even said, "It's so cute."
That's mean.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? I think it's a compliment.
I think it's a dick.
I think it's sitcom penis.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like it tests well.
I'm here.
It tests
It
well.
does test well.
You know what I mean? Like if it was in a sitcom, they'd be like, people are like, oh,
We like
They
that.
like him.
yeah.
Yes.
True.
It's Pixar, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nemo.
Not Nemo.
Dory.
Not Dory. No.
I don't really know.
What's that big white blob of a, you know what I mean? The robot, inflatable white.
Oh, that one. Oh,
That
yeah.
guy.
Big Hero 6.
It could be Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
The presence that carries, you carry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You carry love, warmth, happiness.
Can we talk about this for a second, though? It's
Yeah,
something
sure.
I've thought about, okay?
Yeah.
How long has marriage been a thing in human race?
Since the beginning of
Yeah, I think since the beginning.
5,000 years.
Okay.
How long?
For 4,300 years.
So 4,300 years.
Yeah.
Were human beings around before that?
Yeah.
For how many years?
Well, this is long.
Probably thousands of years.
Thousands more.
More, maybe it could be a million.
Maybe millions.
Right?
We don't know.
What the fuck did they do that in the million years?
They got married. They just.
No, they didn't.
You don't think?
No, they were nomads.
Well, you still got married. You just.
No, you would go to a village or a dwelling.
Yeah.
Polygamy was common throughout history. Cousin marriages remain common throughout the world, particularly in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Still to this day, you can marry your cousin out there.
Yeah. Look at Akash. I love him. He's so talented. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So fucking funny.
Our goal is to make Akash's wife the biggest TikTok star.
She's so
on
hot.
TikTok.
Yeah.
And she's beautiful. She's great. But my goal is to remove all the leverage he has in his relationship.
That's so
So if
funny.
she's making way more money.
Is she in the business or no?
No, she's just on TikTok, but we're trying to make her a TikTok superstar.
What's
So
her TikTok?
Just lean with it.
Yeah. What's her TikTok?
Let's promote her
Just
TikTok.
lean with it. She's on TikTok.
Just lean with it.
Just lean with it. Yeah,
TikTok. Let's
I
see what the
believe
TikTok
that's
is.
it.
There it is. Just lean with it.
Yeah.
There we go.
And how many subscribers does she have?
I mean, it would make me feel really good for her to surpass Akash in fame.
But why?
Money.
Ask yourself the question why.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, we like to see our friends suffer.
Yeah. What the fuck?
This is the point.
What do you think this whole show is?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. There she is.
Yeah, there she is. Wow.
What are you guys doing? I'm here on Valentine's Day.
Dead on.
The second I said it, I was like, this is a horrible idea. Jesseline, I'm trying to build you up, okay?
So are we.
We're trying to buld you up.
So are
want
we.
all the bad friends following Jesseline on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wow.
Watch
There
me
she
get ready for my first Rolex. Have you guys ever had Lucky Charms in the morning, man? I'm getting a charm on my wrist. A Rolex, man.
Talk about Akash.
No, it's the same accent.
All right. Okay. All right. So
She is beautiful.
let's
Akash.
follow her, everybody.
And Akash, we love you, my
we
dog.
love you, my
Love
dog.
you, Akash.
My dog.
No, we love you so much.
But
Look,
what I'm
gonna hate
saying
this.
is that is it human nature to be with one person for the rest of your life?
yeah, it's well, marriage for sure. Being with
Having
someone.
a partner for the rest. I don't know if it's genetically.
I think that we assume that it's supposed to be perfect for your whole life.
It's not a natural state.
Okay.
But it's a social construct that I think has clinged to many people.
I mean, I can
And
do it.
benefited us. Like,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wouldn't still be here if it didn't help us as a society.
Well,
Usually we weed shit
or
out.
help some people, right? Like this. In the same way that like
I'll tell you why it happened.
yeah.
Well, Santino,
I know a little about. I know a little
Yeah,
about.
and we don't have kids.
I know a little
And
bit
so in
about
the same
history.
way, in the same way that like I think it would make me very happy to have kids. If we don't have them, it's okay. So to me, it's kind of like that same thing. If some people don't get married, I know that they're like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I think it just services people who it services.
But you're glad that you have a partner.
Well, yeah. I'm glad I have somebody that like is along for the ride, up and down, because it's all the above. I think the people the mistake that was given to people socially is like marriage is this perfect, wonderful thing.
And you're going to be happy every single day of your
It's
life.
a joke.
That shit is work, bro.
You're going to have crazy downs. You have crazy ups. You have.
Are you always attracted to them though?
I find her attractive.
Yes. Yeah.
But you're not always like in a. It's not like a fucking.
It's not a state of horniness you're in every second, but you find them beautiful.
Yeah, that's.
You're in love with this person.
I watched a documentary called Civilization.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we were nomads for many, many years.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as we can grow crops.
Yes. Wheat.
Yes. And we made settlements.
Yeah.
And that's when the marriage thing came.
That's right.
Right.
When we could afford them.
I don't know.
As soon as we built up enough equity, then we were like, okay, I have stuff if you need it.
But I think it was harder to do as a nomad to keep a relationship.
Well, yeah. I mean, in the word nomad.
I'll see you whenever.
But we still need to make the kids and we still need to protect them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Got to
Yeah.
protect them.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably why it was built.
Yeah, for
you know.
community and protection, and yeah,
And also to pass down like assets and shit. That's what all the marriage was, I think, in like the royal family.
Yeah,
100%.
Like, how do we keep all this land within?
Okay.
You know this.
I believe it. I believe it's supposed to be true. Then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You believe in it.
Yeah. I sometimes I think about maybe it isn't.
If you never meet someone and never have a family, who would you bequeath all of your assets to? Like any money you've earned or a house that you
Oh,
bought?
if I had no woman?
If you had no one and you were on your way
If
out.
my mom's still alive or she dead?
Everybody's dead. Everyone's dead.
My brother not.
Dead.
Steve's younger.
He's dead now. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
No, what?
If Steve's still alive, probably most to him.
And then the rest too?
If you're still alive, I give you some.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Schultze.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you, man.
It's
Thank
always
you for
fun with
coming.
you.
I love hanging with you.
It's
You're
so
the
fun
best.
with you.
Yeah, you guys are great.
Yeah.
Schultze has a special.
Yes.
That's a Netflix special.
Yeah.
It is called Life.
Yeah.
It is his life. I saw him run pieces of it, I guess, in Phoenix when we were in Phoenix together. I saw
that was my first weekend.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool watching you peel it. And now I know it's dramatically different than what I first saw.
Sure.
But incredible, as usual.
Can I ask you some questions? Because I'm doing one now.
Yeah, please. Where are you doing it? This is like a big
Hulu.
Hulu.
Yo, shout out Hulu.
We both did Hulu.
I know you did Hulu.
We left.
Congrats for that. But like,
so,
yeah.
I've never done one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of expectations on it. And that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, of course. You've like
because I
waited
have
so
never
long.
done one.
You've built it up.
I
so
feel
much.
like they want to see the best.
Yeah.
And I can only just do what I can do.
I think you just got to do what you do.
Yeah.
I don't think, again, what he just talked about, you cannot care what they're thinking about.
There are going to be people that hate it, and there are going to be people that love it.
I would argue a very, very small percentage of people are not going to like it.
Yeah.
A remarkably small.
But those people, there will be people that don't even watch it that hate it.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, right.
They just decided they're going to hate it.
Yeah, what do you think I'm going to watch that Bobby Lee special? Fuck that. Yeah, they're that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a natural thing. But like at the same time, just do what you want to do.
This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good too.
I'm going to Ari Shafir it.
I love how
but
Ari.
we're still going to do the pod.
We'll bank it
Thanks.
because I want 2 weeks.
Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go to Costa Rica.
Don't you think after you shoot a special, you should have some time off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do
you
say?
got to promote it for a little bit after it comes out.
Not everybody, just him.
No, why can't I just do it before?
Because with streaming, I think it matters after it comes out.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, then
So
I'll do
promote it for a couple weeks
a month of promoting, and then I'll go to Costa Rica.
Also, I think that we all got to root for Hulu.
Yeah.
I think we got to root for Hulu and root for Amazon because like the more places that are doing stand up, the better it is for stand ups.
Good for all of us.
You know what I mean? Like, because now there's competition. If it's just one place, they could just go, here's this amount of money, and you got to take
That's
it.
what I felt from the other company.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
They didn't hit
And
that number that you wanted?
No, they never offered.
Yeah, that's not true.
That is 100% true.
I imagine once you got an offer from Hulu, there was interest from.
I didn't literally hear that, but I didn't know.
When are you taping?
I just did it.
He just did it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it in December.
Okay, cool. Where are you doing it?
San Diego.
Where?
Balboa Theater.
I love the Balboa Theater.
Yeah.
So good. Go watch Life on Netflix.
Yeah.
Please
watch it.
enjoy our friend as much as we do.
Yeah.
Andrew, look in that camera and say thanks for being a bad friend.
Thank you so much for being a bad friend.